Hello, hello, people. Good morning. Hey, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Road Show. I have got about 2 hours to kill here. On my way to a rural part of New Jersey today. Gonna do a pickup job today. Get a little bit of side hustle money. No time for a stream this morning, but turns out I did have time for a walk. I got there on time. They weren't ready. But good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. I'm gonna go pick up a load of tile for somebody in New Jersey for about $150. So not a bad deal for me. We're on the road in Philadelphia right now. I'm on Route 1, headed towards New York and New Jersey. Hope you can hear me okay. I don't see any chats yet, but if you are chatting, it hasn't caught up yet on my side. But I got 2 hours to kill, so I figured why the hell not. I'll keep it up until and if it gets too distracting, but I'm looking at my map anyway, so what the hell is the difference? Got some big ass Duncan. I'm driving a Honda CRV Standard, and I drive a Standard as well. But this is the first time in a long time I've driven another Standard that's not my own. So let's see. Is there anything wrong here? Hi, chat. Show chat. Hey, good morning, Melody. How you doing? Your chat just came through. Headed to Dallas and then the office. Have a great day. Hey, have a great Monday too. What are you dropping off? You drop the kids off in Dallas? Is that why you go there? Yeah, I forget what you said last time. Hey, what's up, Christy Claire Harper? Welcome to the drive. I'm driving on a pickup job in Philadelphia, heading to New Jersey today. Got some time to kill, so good morning, everybody. Everybody, do me a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Tap that like button for me. Tap that like button for me, people. We're just getting started. I'm in somebody else's car today. Crimbot just sent me a message. What was that? I can't check it right now. I can't do all that while I'm driving. I'm in Philadelphia, Kirsty. In Philadelphia, on my way to Jersey. Got about a 2.5 hour drive ahead of me to go pick up an order of tile for a friend who missed out on the delivery timing. So he gave me a call last night, like, hey, what are you doing on Monday? What are you doing Monday morning? You want to make a little extra side money? And yeah, so I'm helping him out, picking up an order of tile for this big job he's got going on. I like to stay available for those kind of things, so the calls keep coming in. But how are you doing today? I usually do hikes in the woods on this channel, but I didn't have time this morning because I had to get there at 6 a.m. But then he wasn't ready to go till like 8 o'clock, so I could have gone for my morning hike. So I figured I'd just make up for it by doing a little road stream. I apologize in advance if I don't keep up with the chat immediately. Safety first and all that. But I have a pretty clear and large view of the chat, so if anybody's worried about that, I can see pretty well, pretty quickly. Plus, you're right below my navigation map anyway, so. Looking at that. Hey, good morning, CDG. Welcome, man. Welcome. How you doing, man? We are on the road to New Jersey. The long road to 500 likes. We're trying to get 500 likes this episode. That's our goal, 500 likes. Totally. Maybe I should put that as the message. I forgot. There's some way I can post a chat, enter text for chat. Yeah. The road to 500 likes. The road to 500 likes. Oh, come on now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait till I'm at a red light to type it. Maybe I'll actually get some likes on this video if I put that in there. We'll try it out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Why not 1,000, right? Why not 1,000? I'm driving a different Standard this morning. It's not my normal car. I'm in somebody else's car. So everything feels a little bit different. Feels a little bit unfamiliar. So why not complicate things with a live stream, right? Oh, you know what? My friend just sent me this video. Maybe this is relevant to some people. My friend just sent me this video about how they've proven that Apple keyboards. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Apple keyboards are like intentionally missing. Oh shit! Hold on. There we go. Yeah, this car is not in great shape. Hey, what's up, smart boy? What's up, KJR? Come on, bro. Let's do 180 kilometers. I mean, if you can do the math for me, and tell me how fast that would be in American speed, then I'll try to do it. I'm assuming it's what, like 100 miles an hour, 95 miles an hour, something like that. 90 miles an hour. I'm not going to be reaching 90 miles an hour quite yet. Not quite yet. But we could get there. We can get there on a different highway. Maybe. Depends on the traffic conditions. But yeah, my text to speech to text is not working on this app for some reason. So it is what it is. We're doing what we're doing. I'm almost on the main highway, so I won't have to worry about directions until then. After that, 130 miles. All right, let's do it, baby. You know, this Honda CR-V does go up to 140 on the gauge, on the odometer, or no, speedometer. Yeah, the odometer is at 200,000 miles. This is my old boss's car that was bought by the person that I'm doing the job for today. So I should be more familiar with this car, but I'm just not. That's cool. Vroom vroom, zoom zoom. Everybody tap that like button. We're going for 500 likes today. We got 2 hours to pull it off. It's never before been achieved on YouTube live stream. We're going for 500 likes, people. 500 likes. Tap that like button. 500 likes. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been to this part of New Jersey before. It's Darby, New Jersey, I think. So we'll see. It's probably some beautiful country roads once we get out there. But you know, nobody's obligated to stay around for the whole 2.5 hours, nor would I expect you to. But yeah, I got the time. To kill, so why not? Maybe we'll put on some stupid talk radio, and we can dissect the liberal media while I'm driving. How about that? I'm off to New Jersey today. So we'll be crossing some big beautiful bridge at some point here. I'm not sure where it exactly has me going. I'm just following the navigation right now. But it's been a weird last couple of days. I've been very busy trying to get my work schedule lined back up. I had to help a couple of people that were desperately needed my help over the last couple of days. So I've been a little tired for streaming. I know I got to stream in the other morning, but I had to choose between streaming and being on time yesterday, so I just simplified things and went on with my day. But yeah, everybody, if you don't know, there's a link for the Discord in the description and also in my bio if you guys want to check out the Discord. Not much going on there yet, but if you want to get ready and get signed up there, trying to make it active more here in a little while. You know how fast I move on things, so the fact that I got it up at all is a big deal. It's a big step. Damn, I won't be able to hang long. It's after midnight here, and I have to sleep soon. Oh yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Not a whole lot going on today on this stream. If you want to see some of the countryside of New Jersey, that'll be coming up. But other than that, just my ramblings, etc., etc. Ooh, he's got a nice 5-hour energy sitting here for me. I might have to help myself to it and ask for forgiveness later. Possibly. How's the angle on the other way? Not too bad. No big reason to have myself up on the stream, but you guys can see the cop behind me, I guess. If I'm getting pulled over, that'd be a perfect camera angle for that officer of the law, right? No, but KJR, thanks for popping in always. I appreciate just coming to say hi. When I'm walking in the woods, I like to keep it to a tight hour in the morning, and it's more amenable for people to hang out for the full hour. But this kind of thing, come and go as you please. You're not going to see anything but road if you pop in the next 2 hours. But I have my stabilizer set up. It's still shaking back and forth, but it should be stable this way. You know, it should at least be left and right stable. But I don't necessarily. I don't like to do that because I don't want people to think that I'm staring at the screen the whole time. It's just a personal choice. Get this up there out of the way. But everybody, we're trying to get to 500 likes today. 500 likes. Hey, head out, man. Have a good sleep. Don't doom scroll too long. I hope I'm the last thing you watch. I know how that is, believe me. Yeah, midnight, it's time for bed. Time for bed. You should have gone to bed 2 hours ago for a healthy and productive life. Ooh. A lot of people selling stuff on the side of the road on this particular highway. This is the worst highway in Philadelphia, by the way, Route 1. They call it a highway, but there's traffic lights every 200 feet. And that doesn't stop for like 10 miles. So you might think, oh, it's taking me on a highway. I'll be there in no time. Literally, it's faster to be on the service road half the time because you can go past the red light half the time. Yeah, and it's just super dangerous entering and exiting this highway in this area. So I hope it just takes me on to another highway. That'll be A-OK with me. But we're going to New Jersey today. We're in Philadelphia right now. There's a Wawa. Say hello to the Wawa, everybody. The East Coast service station for everybody. Yeah, let me know if you've ever been to a Wawa and you don't live in areas that contain Wawas and what you think about it. Wawa, pro or con? I would say pro. They have very convenient breakfast choices. It's disgusting slop food, even though you can customize it to your liking. It's still just disgusting slop food at the end of the day. Yeah, but this guy I'm working for, he's a woodworker. I'm just picking up an order for him today. He was in a pinch and he needed a hand, so that's often where I've come in the past for lots of people on my roster. Like, hey, you got some time today? Do a delivery, do an install, do a pickup. I like this kind of thing because they don't eat up the whole day. and I get to charge. I get to charge as high as I possibly can. You know, I like to give a good price for friends, but still, a last minute pickup or delivery, it's really helping somebody out of a tight spot, so I can charge a little more than I normally do per hour. You know, I usually just do a flat rate. Yeah, I add up how many hours it would take me at my normal rate, and then probably add 30-40 bucks on top of that. It usually works out pretty well. A nice even round number, 150, 200, 250, depending on the distance. And it's cheaper than any delivery driver they would hope to possibly be able to get at the last minute. So, plus I don't have to pay for gas. I get to drive around, listen to podcasts. Pretty sweet deal. Pretty sweet deal. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Philadelphia. Welcome to Philadelphia. This is the Mudslinger channel. Everybody, tap that like button. We are on a superficial, impossible goal of 500 likes today. We have 2.5 hours to accomplish that goal. Please like. And if you want to see hikes in the woods around Philadelphia, that's what I do on a daily basis. So please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I do live hikes as often as possible. I used to say every day, but it just don't work out all the time. But good to see everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We're in Philadelphia right now. We're on the road to a rural part of New Jersey. I think it's called Darby or Derby. I have to double check the map at one point. But we're scheduled to be there 11:30 or so, and we're just hanging out. We have fun on this channel. We go to some beautiful woods. I just got back from Canada. We did a lot of good hikes around Canada and saw a lot of cool places in Canada. Didn't get to see everything. It's impossible to do all that in one trip. I mean, Canada's like the size of the U.S. basically, you know. So I only had 2 weeks. I couldn't go cross country across the entire U.S. I guess I could have. I could have really planned it out, but things didn't go as smoothly as I would have hoped. Hey, Gokma, welcome. No, I am not a truck driver. I'm actually just doing I'm doing a pickup for a client of mine today. He was in a pinch, and he needed somebody to pick up a product in Jersey. So I'm just being a gopher today. I'm just doing a gopher. I'm a contractor. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. So I do it all. I do little tile, little drywall, little carpentry, framing, a little bit of woodworking, electrical, plumbing, all that stuff. Do a little bit of everything. I've got some disgusting, horrible Dunkin' Donuts coffee this morning. Just about the worst coffee anywhere on planet Earth. Not a big fan, but you got to take what you can get sometimes. I do not recommend Dunkin', but sometimes it's all there is. So I gotta struggle through this large, hot, sour ass coffee for the next 30 minutes. Hey, from Indonesia, nice. Indonesia, what do I know about Indonesia? You have beautiful temples. You have batik cloth. I like your batik cloth. It's good stuff. I'm a big fan. Oh, I gotta get off the damn highway, huh? Well, gotta get off the highway. I missed the exit, but there'll be another one. That's okay. Oh, thank you so much, good sir, for speeding up so I can get over. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, well, yeah, I try to eat okay. You know, my putrid drug liquid, that can come in any form, you know. As long as it's got enough caffeine in it and as little as possible calories. I'm usually pretty loose on my caffeinated beverages. I do black coffee. I'm one of those people. I don't like to add too much to it, if anything at all. But I salute you too as well. What do you do for a living if you're still here? What's your daily grind? What happens? Yeah, what do you do in Indonesia? What kind of work culture is in Indonesia? I'm not familiar with the work there, but I'm more with the architecture and the flowing robes. And your beautiful women. it's kind of an industrial area. You see a lot of warehouses and car dealerships and all that. We're getting to the main highway. I assume we're heading to like Highway 309 or maybe 309 briefly to get on the main Highway 76, which is a what do you call it? Turnpike, New Jersey Turnpike. The New Jersey Turnpike, the land of the toll roads. You're in Indonesia, and it is. You're gonna make me think for a minute. Nah, it is. It's 20 o'clock. Oh my God. 20, 23, 20 o'clock. 20 o'clock 30. 20:30. All right, yeah. So you're. What is that? That's 9:30. Is that 9:30? I'm a filthy, dirty, stupid American. We're so dumb that we have to reset our clock every 12 hours. We have no idea. We can't count past 12. So you have to. It was very hard for me to do that math in my head. I had to get my fingers out and everything. Like 1, 2, 3. All right, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I know. I'm just joking. But I know where you're at. You're just past dinner time. You got your strong after dinner coffee going on, or after dinner tea, and you're relaxing with a little bit of mind-numbing, mind-rotting YouTube. I've been there. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? We're on the road to New Jersey. Good to see you. I'm doing a little bit of a gopher job today, picking up something in Jersey, and I got about a 2-hour drive ahead of me. It's basically the same distance that I would normally drive to New York, and we're just hanging out. Everybody tap that like button. We're on the road to 500 likes. We're well on our way. What do we got? We got 600. We got 600 subscribers. We're gonna get we got 200 likes right now. We're so close. Everybody and I think we just got word in that a mysterious donor is going to donate 1 like for every like that gets submitted. So we've got a great offer on the table today. Trying to get to 500 likes. We have a donor, a mysterious donor, who's going to match likes. Every like that comes in, he's going to match. If we get 500 likes, he's going to donate an additional 500 likes. So people, we got to get these numbers up. We got to up these numbers. Everybody, please contribute. And if you've already tapped a like, please. We're not really sure how this works, but it seems like sometimes if you tap the like again, it takes the like away. So keep that in mind. If you're already a like donor, we're gonna send you your I liked Mudslinger mug in the mail. Don't worry, we can get your address. We have a crack team of hackers. We get your address every time you like. We're able to get your address. So we're gonna send you out the T-shirt. We're gonna send you out the new book of the month. We're gonna send you out the mug that says I liked Mudslinger, and all I got was this mug. We're trying to get to 500 likes, people. Come on, we're on the road to New Jersey. We've got a very interesting drive today. It's going to be lots of trees, lots of bad drivers. Let's get those numbers up, people. Let's like that video. We have our foreign correspondent in here. He's going to be telling us what's going on in Indonesia. Apparently, it's 9:30 in Indonesia. That's the latest news from Indonesia. It's 9:30. Other than that, we're not really sure what's going on. We know that they have phones and computers in Indonesia. They also seem to have people that can speak English. That's one thing that's been going on. I'm on Jeff. I'm on Route 1. I'm on the worst highway in Philadelphia, Route 1. They call it a highway, but 90% of it's just a big road with lots of stoplights. So hopefully we'll be off this godforsaken highway soon and onto some sort of proper highway that doesn't have stoplights. But yeah, it used to be not a highway, and then they turned it into a highway, but they forgot to take the stoplights away. So that's just bad city planning on their part. I'm drinking some Dunkin' Donuts. Drinking some shit Dunkin' coffee, the worst coffee ever created. There were a lot of foreign correspondents at the Dunkin' Donuts as well. It was pretty much all foreign correspondents making the coffee and serving the coffee. Gas was very expensive at the gas station, so I'm going to wait till New Jersey. Fun fact about New Jersey, everybody. It's one of the few places left in these great United States where you're not allowed to pump your own gas. So we're going to be getting some gas in New Jersey, and I'll be showing you the backwards, savage ways of the people of New Jersey. You're not allowed to pump your own gas in New Jersey. You have to pull up and give your credit card to a depressed foreign correspondent, and that person then pumps your gas, and then you don't tip them, and then you drive away. If you try to get out and pump your own gas like you've been doing since you were 16 years old in every state in the United States and most other countries on the planet, they will scold you as if you were some sort of terrorist trying to blow up the national embassy. Like, how could you possibly think that you are capable of pumping your own gas today? So yeah, that's New Jersey for you, where it's a job, where it's a real job that you pay taxes for to pump other people's gas. It's a real job. You fill out a 1099 in a real office somewhere, and they give you the job of pumping other people's gas. We don't understand it. We don't understand it here in Pennsylvania. We don't understand it anywhere else in the U.S. But it's just something that they like to do. It's tradition. It's tradition that you're not allowed to pump your own gas, even though you've been doing it since you were 16 years old. Oh, you have a Route 1 in Florida? Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe it's the same one. Maybe it goes all the way. I don't know. But yeah, it's a nightmare. I hate New Jersey. Also, lots of tollways, lots of toll roads. It's very expensive to drive through New Jersey. It's beautiful, though. There's a lot of beautiful parts of New Jersey. Cherry Hill's very nice. I don't think we're going to be heading through Cherry Hill, but it's kind of a more affluent area, and they have a lot of nice woods. You know, if I'm not in a hurry, I might even be able to do myself like a hike. I can maybe pull over and do like a 30-minute hike in New Jersey. That would be a nice way to spend the day. I don't think I'm on any major time schedule. Hey, what's up, smart boy? Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, did you say you had an accident? It's a little hard. Oh, hospital accident. You broke your face. Damn, bro. And you broke your right leg? You broke your face and your right leg. I'm so sorry about that. Did you smack your face into your right leg? Is that what happened? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I know it might be a sensitive subject for you right now. He says he's from Indonesia, smart boy. Everybody make sure you tap that like button. Double tap that screen. We're on the road to 500 likes. We're going to get there. We already have, I think, 350 likes. We've got a mysterious philanthropist who's just said that they're going to be matching likes. So if we get to 500 likes, he's going to match it with an additional 500 likes. And then everyone's going to get a t-shirt and a mug. And the mug comes with coffee in it already. So you're going to get some coffee right off the bat. You're going to be ready. You're going to be ready to go. It's not going to get there for probably 6 months, but you will be sent the mug and the t-shirt if we're able to get up to 500 likes and get the match. We only have till 12 o'clock today to meet the goal. So if we're not able to meet the 500 likes by then, unfortunately, no one's going to be able to get the mug full of hot coffee sent to them. But I believe we can do it. We've got a good crowd here. We got a good team, foreign correspondents and local correspondents. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Who's not respectful? Which language is Gokuma speaking? Nah, finish operations and fix it. Okay. Oh no, smart boy. He was just talking about his he had an accident. I guess he was in the hospital. I was, if anything, I was being disrespectful to him, but I'm sure he's got a good sense of humor, right? You got to have a good sense of humor about these things. It's good for healing. I had an injury not too long ago. I fell down some stairs and I tore both of my rotator cuffs. And so I was was in a weird position where I had like mobility in my arms. I could move most directions, and then I would find a certain direction, and then my arms would just drop off like they were like I was a puppet on a string. Like I had certain areas where I just couldn't move my arms at all. So it took me about 6 weeks to recover, which was faster than normal. Hey, what's up, Sky? Hey, welcome from South Korea. Good to see you in here. We have another foreign correspondent in here from South Korea. How's the weather in South Korea? How's the political temperature in South Korea? I hope everything's doing okay. I hope you guys are still safe and doing well. I'm on the road night, and you not Indonesia. Very speed drivers, motorcycles. Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but I feel like I've heard that Indonesia has very, very loose traffic regulations. I mean, hard to enforce traffic regulations because of all the people. So I imagine at night that must be pretty difficult as well, especially if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, or bad weather conditions or something. And motorcycles, lots of motorcycles. That always complicates things, especially in that kind of area. But yeah, I hope everything's doing good in South Korea. I know there's some good places to visit in South Korea. We're pretty friendly, right? Pretty friendly with South Korea right now, I think. I don't think there's anything going on. I think we can provide a little bit of help to them. What's my next turn? Okay. It wants me to get off here in the right lane just a little bit. What's wrong with him? He's not doing anything wrong, smart boy. Okay? Well, if you're gonna do that, it can't be more than 30 seconds. But I don't believe that he said anything wrong, my good friend. I do not believe so. All right, I got 1 mile here. I want to get off this godforsaken highway soon. Gokma, Smart Boy is our local foreign troll correspondent. He's a troll that comes from the forests of India. He's an Indian forest troll, and so you have to bear with him. He has very delicate sensibilities. He's a very refined individual. He has very high standards for himself and for others, and so you have to kind of get used to existing around Smart Boy if you're going to be in my chat. He's very temperamental. If you step on his toes just the right way, or even do nothing, you may find yourself on the wrong side of Smart Boy. And I can't do anything about it. I've tried to eliminate him from my channel, but he's a master hacker as well. So he just seems to we just decided that we're gonna suffer the slings and arrows of Smart Boy's wrath. He comes from a very powerful family of water barons in India. A very powerful family of water barons who control, I believe, 70% of the water in Indonesia, in India. So you can't get on his wrong side, or you may find yourself without clean drinking water. Is what I've heard about his dynasty. They're ruthless. A ruthless family of water barons, from what I remember. I don't have it exactly right, but I think that's where he's going with it. All right, which way are we going here? Get off on the turnpike. I knew it. I'm going on the turnpike. Okay. So I'll have to get over here. Thank you very much for letting me in, good sir. But everybody tapped out. Yeah. Well, I'm on the road. So I'm sure I'll get back into some good signal soon. But I have both of my internet connections going, so it's as good as it can be. You always have to deal with that slightly when you're on the road. I like this angle my phone's got going on. It's like holding a tight turn. Pretty cool. It's like Tokyo Drift in here, baby. My stabilizer turns and balances out on the angle. I like it a lot. Bro, I did not just insult you. I was reading. Nobody Nobody inside. We need our foreign correspondence, smart boy. All right, you gotta give him a little bit of grace. All right, you gotta keep giving his family water. All right, he needs water. If he doesn't get enough water, he's not going to be hydrated enough to know how to act around you. So you gotta give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. God damn it, man! I hate these highways, man. I hate this highway. Oh well, so we just bought ourselves an extra 5 minutes. That's okay. That's okay. At least we're off Route 1. For the love of God, we're off Route 1. Everybody, let's hit 180 miles per hour today. If I make it to 500 likes today, I will go 180 miles an hour. I mean, the speedometer only goes up to 140. But if I do it, let's say if I make it to 200 likes, I'll try my hardest to hit 180 miles an hour. I'm not sure the car can make it that far, but there are a few extra notches beyond 140 on the speedometer, so maybe those are in the 10th place once you get past 140. So it's possible. It's possible. Hey, Wendy Hoyland, thanks for stopping by. Sorry to stop by while it's breaking up. It's going to be breaking up here and there. You know, I'm traveling 70 miles an hour across country, so every once in a while it's going to have to change cell phone towers, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But I got another 2 hours, another hour and a half ahead of me on the road, so we're just going to have to deal with it. We're going to try and keep it fun. We're going to try and keep it going. Along this certain stretch of highway, it begins to smell like cardamom spice. I don't know if you know what that smells like, but I think that there's a spice factory somewhere around here. I always know where I am on this highway because it smells like spices for about 3 miles. So that's fun. That's a fun thing. We're heading into New Jersey. It smells very bad in New Jersey, but it's not spices. It's more like human excrement. Also, you're not allowed to pump your own gas in Jersey. They're very backwards, savage people in New Jersey. They have a very strange way of speaking. They have a very bad smell about them, and they don't know how to pump their own gas. So you literally have to train for 6 years to be a gas station attendant to know how to pump gas for your fellow New Jerseyan. But it's okay, we accept them because they produce a lot of. I don't know what they contribute to society. I can't think of anything at the moment, but I'm sure that there's something. I'm sure that there's something that I'm forgetting. Maybe one of you know what New Jersey contributes to the general society of the planet. I don't really know. Maybe it's just maybe they just contribute like a contrast, like a good contrast for the way society shouldn't be. You know, I don't know. It's complicated business. Maybe it's like mosquitoes. You know, mosquitoes are there to give us something to smack and kill. Other than that, they don't contribute anything to the ecosystem. But it is fun to swat them. You know. It's something like that. I don't really know. How about that? I do have the noise canceling on, but I guess it's not strong enough to cancel out the stream. So, but that's good though, because I was just rambling about nothing. So, I guess it's good that you couldn't hear it very well. But welcome to the stream. This is the Mudslinger channel. I usually do nice, beautiful hikes in the woods every morning, but today I'm just doing a nice pickup job for a friend of mine who's in a pinch. So I'm driving 2 hours to New Jersey to pick up some rare and expensive tile so that he can complete his job. Man, this fifth gear sounds really loud. I wonder if there's something wrong with this transmission. Oh well, it's not my car. It's not my standard. Usually I drive a stick. But the stick is not a good stick. I'm in Indonesia. You have logistics too, but 10 days last. No, I have bad days in the night. Good now. Oh, do you have poor vision at night? Possibly. I know that's kind of a thing people have sometimes. I don't suffer for that quite yet, but you know, in my old age, I've done a lot of rubbing of my own eyeballs in my youth, so I assume I'm going to have some problems in my adulthood, but we'll see. I've been trying to intake a lot of flavonoids lately. a lot of flavonoids. I'm on the flavonoid diet. And if you guys don't know, you can ingest a lot of cacao powder, and I try to do that. I didn't spring for the expensive cacao powder, but I do drink some normal cacao powder at least once a day. And I do believe that certain parts of my body are healing a little bit better, like particularly inside my mouth, and my joints are feeling a little bit better. My back feels a little bit better. It's been about 3 weeks so far of cacao, pretty much once a day, every day. And it can't be bad. It can't be bad for you. It's got a lot of good micronutrients. It's supposed to be a superfood anyway, but I've heard that it activates your stem cell production. And so, like, it's cheap, it's available. I figured I'd give it a try, and so far so good. I can't complain. I don't feel bad. I feel better, if anything. So who knows? Maybe it's a psychosomatic or placebo effect, but it's got a little bit of caffeine in there too. So what the hell is the problem with that? You know, it's a superfood. It's got antioxidants. It's got some good micronutrients. It's got some antioxidants. But apparently it also stimulates stem cell production all over your body. So I haven't started snorting it yet. I believe you can snort it as well. I haven't tried that. You can snort a big line of cacao powder every morning. But I'm not there yet. I usually have a stuffy nose, so it's a little bit difficult for me to consider snorting such a heavy powder, you know. I mean, your eyes are so tired. Go to a motel, sleep a moment. Yeah. I definitely get tired. I used to do a lot of driving for this other guy that I used to work for. I did a lot of custom furniture installs in Manhattan, New York, and so I was driving like 2.5 hours there and back, at least 3 or 4 times a week. And if you're staying up late, or you're partying, or you're hungover, that can really start to get dangerous. So very often I would stop and sleep for 15-20 minutes on a service road, because sometimes you get to a point where you literally cannot even will your eyes to stay open, and that's when dangerous things happen. So, you know, it's not legal in most states. I don't know about other countries, but it's not illegal in most states to pull over into the shoulder to sleep in an emergency. You might get a knock on the window from a police officer just to check on you, but you should not feel anxious or uncomfortable pulling over on the side of the road to sleep if you have to. If there's no rest stops available, or if you're stuck in traffic and you just can't get to the next exit and you're falling asleep and you think you're going to run into the car ahead of you, pull over and go to sleep. There's nothing illegal about it. You might get a knock on the window, but that's the worst that's going to happen, and they'll completely understand. They might give you a hard time about driving while you're tired, but you know, some people have like sudden fatigue syndrome, so they can't really give you too hard of a time for that. It happens to some people, you know, just normally, especially if you're pumping a lot of caffeine into you, you know. All right, which one? 611. We're going 611. That is this exit right here. We're on the right track, people. We're getting right on the right track. I don't think we're quite in New Jersey yet, but we're getting close. I think we're still technically in Pennsylvania. We got to keep an eye on the gas stations. The second we see a good price, we'll stop at the gas station. Welcome everybody to the stream. I hope the choppiness has stopped for the moment. I think we're in a good area for cell phone signal, but it's going to happen. So if it happens, it happens. Just let me know. Do let me know in the chat if it gets choppy, because then I can stop rambling, because I don't like to ramble any more than is absolutely necessary normally, you know. Man, oh man. All right. So we're on the right track here. I think it's taking us to some back roads here. Let's look what the gas prices are. What do we got here? Smart boy, that right? Awesome green trees. I like natural. One day I'll be owning lots of apartments in New York City, I swear. Yeah, well. Oh, hey, what's up, Like of Duffy? Like of Duffy. Life of Ducky. Like of Duffy. Hey, what's up? Sorry I didn't see you. I'm trying to engage with the chat as much as I can, but I gotta keep an eye on the road. When I get on my final highway, it'll be like 50-mile stretch where I won't have to look out for directions as much. But yeah, New York apartments are expensive, man, especially right now. Especially if what's his face gets elected. He's going to introduce even more rent controlled apartments, which is going to drive the prices of all other apartments up like crazy. So if you're voting for Mondami, you're also voting for increased apartment costs for everybody over the next, whatever, 5 years, 10 years. It's already going to be hard to undo the damage that rent-controlled apartments have caused to New York. So if you're voting for Mondami, you're basically voting for putting a final nail in the rent-controlled coffin. It will absolutely, without a doubt, spike apartment costs even more in New York. Except for the rare few people that are managed to get their hands on a rent-controlled apartment, and that'll be that, and that'll be that much closer to the end of New York. This isn't my opinion. This is just something you can look up, and you just look up how rent control has a negative impact on every city it's ever introduced into, as far as apartment costs. So I know you're not voting. I know you're not voting in America, smart boy, but your dream, your goal, and your dream might be a little farther away. Next year's, when you're fit, you want to go to America to see about a big road and long trip. Hell yeah. Road trips across America are very fun and rewarding. America is definitely set up so you can take beautiful road trips all across the entire country. There's tourist attractions conveniently located along the entire route. You can just see the whole country. I mean, no, most Americans haven't even done that. So you'd be partaking in a very rare tradition that only the most patriotic Americans partake in, So I highly recommend it. Man, my map is really fucking up. Excuse me, guys. I really wish my map wasn't so screwed up. I really wish this individual wasn't blocking the road. Jesus Christ. Can I not turn? Can I turn? Yes, I can turn. Okay. Honk, honk. All right, guys. All right. Man, this standard car is not in the best shape. I will tell you that. My really old truck is in much better shape than this car. But all right, we're here. Your country is really making me obsessed with the beauty and the wooden housing. Oh, wooden housing culture. Interesting. I guess what, do you have a lot of stone and cement housing in Indonesia? Is that what you mean? Yeah, thank you for hanging out and chatting, by the way. I appreciate you taking the time, man. I know I'm kind of rambling a little goofy, but I'm just trying to keep myself entertained. I definitely do want to talk seriously with you if you want to. Oh yeah, and I just came back from Canada. Smart boy, and I mean, I think I really need to do my country justice and go to some of the more beautiful areas that we have here too, because I mean, Canada has a lot of beauty where I was available immediately to go see, but there's a lot of places in America that are just as beautiful, if not more. It felt like an extra layer of cool to me because I was, it was all foreign as well, so I had like this extra special rose-colored glasses that I was seeing everything through, but it was all genuinely beautiful as well. I want to feel the same way about America. I want to go on some road trips and see my own country in that light. And sorry, smart boy, I didn't realize that was you who said that. I thought it was still Gonkna. We want to get ruled by the U.S. We'll be your ruler, baby. We'll be your Huckleberry. I don't know. I've never heard Trump mention anything about India, but I assume it's all on the table, right? It's all on the table. But I don't know how the rest of your countrymen feel about that statement. A lot of people don't like the idea of Trump being in charge of their country, which I'm not going to say. It's completely understandable. I think it's kind of a very strange thing to say about another country. Like, yeah, we're going to buy them and we're going to rule them. We're going to rule them. Our great government troll in chief, commander in troll, Donald Trump, talking about buying Canada. But we gotta so send Trump a message and ask, smart boy. Yeah. Our troll. What are we gonna call him? The trollmander in chief. Trollmander in chief. Something like that. Finally, I'm getting back on the proper highway. Jesus. I'm going to have to go through the tollway again, but that's my fault. It's kind of my fault. My map is fucking up a little bit. So right now, the person who hired me to do this job does not know that I have a live stream. So he's not able to watch that I am live streaming this drive. And I think I'm going to keep it that way as long as I can. If I ever do decide to tell him about my channel, I'll go back and I'll I'll delete this video. But who knows? I mean, him and I don't see eye to eye, politics wise, and it's never become a contentious issue between us. But mostly because I keep my mouth shut around him. That's usually how it goes. I don't know if you guys know this about people that are more center right. We're the ones who have to keep our mouths shut whenever we're in the presence of the dominant liberal party, the dominant vocal minority in our country. Anyone who's not part of the dominant vocal minority are the ones that have to keep our mouths shut around them, because they're certainly not the ones who feel like they have to keep their mouths shut around us. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you're aware of this, if you are part of the dominant liberal party in our country. Yeah. You guys say whatever you want all the time at the top of your lungs, and it's ridiculous and it's silly, but we keep our mouths shut around you because it's just easier that way. We get to just feel how we feel and think what we think, but it's just not worth opening our mouths around you. I'm sorry. It's not worth it, guys. It's just not worth it. It's not a cowardice thing. It's strategic. We just say, it's like if you tried to you're gonna you argue with like a 3-year-old, they're like, oh well, these are we're driving to the moon today and we're gonna have pizza on the moon and we're gonna have lunch with Abraham Lincoln and we're all gonna have a good time. And we're like, no, we're not. That's not gonna happen. That's ridiculous. And they're like, yes, we are. You're an idiot. You're a racist. You're a bigot. Like, okay, well, okay, fine. We're gonna go to the moon today and we're gonna have pizza with Abraham Lincoln and it's all gonna be fine and we're gonna have a great day. We're gonna have a great day, buddy. We're gonna have a great day. Okay. It's like there's just no point. There's no point. And then, but it's worse. It's worse because then you go into your job and they're like, do you know what Mudslinger said to me yesterday? He said that we're not going to the moon and we're not going to have pizza on the moon with Abraham Lincoln. And he's racist and he's a bigot. And then you lose your job and then you miss out on that promotion and then you don't get the contract because, the rich lady who makes $175,000 a year being a food nutrition consultant or whatever, who was going to hire you to do that big job, she's also going to go have lunch on the moon with Abraham Lincoln. And so she's very offended. And then you're out of a job, then you're out of a job. So you just stay quiet. You say, okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. You're celebrating Luigi Mangione. Okay. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Yeah. Go Mangione. Woohoo Mangione. Okay. No problem, man. Good luck with that. Yeah. You just stay silent. And it's fine. It's better that way. It's much better that way. All right, so that rant's over. I can back off of that rant. It's getting a little too hot in my car. That's why I'm getting anxious and ranting about liberals. Let's see if I can find the air conditioning so I can turn down the temperature in the room, guys. I got to turn down the temperature in the room. It's my responsibility as a center right individual to turn down the temperature. You know how it is. Just try to bring the temperature down. Well, that's cool. So now I've whittled down my audience to one person. Hi, Ducky. That's okay. Who needs them? So I think we're officially in Jersey now. So that means when I go to the gas station, we'll have an individual pumping my gas for me and staring at me like he deserves a tip for doing something that I wanted to do anyway. But it's okay. You don't have to tip them because they actually make like fucking $10 an hour to pump gas. So I will not partake. I will not partake in the tipping culture of the New Jersey gas stations. That is okay. I'm gonna put the window down for 1 second. Hold on, guys. It looks like we have bought ourselves some extra time here. 11:50 is when I'm going to be arriving at my destination. So I guess we hit some traffic and bought about 15 minutes on the clock. You love this channel even more now. Hey, good for you. yeah. I'm not a hardcore anything, but I do partake in the finest. I got to do this. I do partake in the very finest of meme culture and making fun of both sides and identifying the absurdity of both sides. The simple reality is there's a lot more to make fun of on the liberal side. So, and there's a lot more ridiculousness and craziness on the liberal side. So that just happens to be what comes up more in my channels. So, you know, I do take politics seriously, and I do think that there are some problems with the way Trump does things that are going to come back to bite people in the ass in the end. But I always like to come back to the idea. It's like, if let's just say that Trump did not win this last election, and I have a whole other nuanced philosophy about elections in general and what elections actually mean and how they actually operate, and there's a whole other layer of reality for what voting actually is and if it's actually real and yada yada yada. But assuming that we're operating on a level of reality where voting matters, if Trump didn't win this last election, there would be approximately absolutely nothing being done still about illegal immigration. So you can say what you will about the rollout of the deportations, and you can say what you will about the methods and the madness, but you can be 100% sure that if somebody like Kamala Harris or Joe Biden were to be elected, there would be exactly nothing happening right now regarding illegal immigration. You saw how quickly Trump was able to effect change by doing what he said he was going to do, by shutting down the border. And it's not a soft shutdown where people are going out the front door and coming in the back door like with Obama. It is a hard shutdown. It was immediate and it worked. And you can be absolutely sure that that would not have happened because the policies that they were trying to pass before the election were the policies that they wanted, which were not the policies that Trump implemented. So those are just the facts. You know, if immigration is an important issue to you, nothing would have happened. Absolutely nothing would have happened. Right now, to this very day, what is it, like 2 years in now? Still nothing would have happened regarding illegal immigration. So, I mean, if that was the only thing, then that would be enough for a whole lot of people, probably most of the same people that voted. So I'd say it was a pretty fair election, you know. That was a huge issue for most people. That was, you know, depending on who you ask, that was the majority of people. The economy and immigration, and how immigration is affecting the economy, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That was the main deal. So you can't say that people were bamboozled into something that they didn't understand, because that's literally why they voted. So anyway, doesn't matter. It's all good. I'm not rambling about politics, I swear, I promise. Everybody tap that like button. We're trying to get to 500 likes today. We only have an hour and a half left to get to 500 likes. Come on, people. We have a mysterious donor who's willing to donate 500 additional likes if we get to 500. And also, everybody who donates a like gets a t-shirt, and everybody who donates a like gets a full cup of hot coffee from your favorite coffee shop. And people don't even understand how we're able to do it, but we're able to do it. We're going to get you, all 500 of you, a steaming hot cup of coffee in a real ceramic mug, handmade ceramic mug, hand painted ceramic mug, full of your favorite cup of hot coffee, with your favorite type of milk in it as well. Actually, I'm just hearing from our foreign correspondents that it actually comes with your favorite kind of creamer. Doesn't matter what kind of creamer it is. So, I mean, nobody else can offer you this kind of deal anywhere on YouTube. All right, okay. So now I have 10 miles. 10 miles. I think I'm on my final highway, so I don't have to be scared about missing directions anymore. We are on our way. We are on track. We're on the road to 500 likes, people. We're almost there. I think we have about 197 likes right now, if my numbers are correct. We're so close. We have an hour and a half to pull this off. How's the weather? How's the weather, Life of Ducky? Can we get a weather report? Can we get a weather report from your destination? Here it's clear and warm. It's a nice, clear, warm day. Slight breeze. It's beautiful out. We're now in New Jersey. But how's the weather in paradise? It's gonna rain. It's raining sideways. That's my favorite Family Guy. I should get that Family Guy clip. I love that Family Guy clip. Oh no, my phone is overheating. My phone is overheating. Oh no. Oh well. My phone is overheating. That's okay. The weather is cool. Okay. I agree. The weather is cool. The weather doesn't get enough credit. At some point, it seems like my phone might like self-destruct or something. I don't know. Whenever it starts to get hot like this, I could try. I think the air conditioning might be broken in this fucking car, actually. Oh wait, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's try to get this car ice cold, baby. Ice cold. Ice cold, baby. Although I can't really point it at the... Oh, maybe I can. All right. We got maximum power. We got the AC. We got the AC coming through the back. It's going to hit my phone. It's going to take some of that heat away. All right. We're solving problems. We're solving problems here, people. We're solving problems. We're going to close off some of these vents. We're going to maximize the pressure coming towards the back of the phone. I can feel cool air running on the back of the phone. We're back in business here. We're gonna get there. Also, everybody, leave a subscribe. I usually do beautiful walks in the woods, guys. Life of Ducky can attest to that. We do beautiful morning hikes in the woods. So if you want to see some of that, hit the subscribe button. You won't be disappointed. Damn man. Damn man. All right, so we're gonna try this. I can tell it's getting choppy, guys. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going till the bitter end. It's possible that this air conditioning might get the phone back to an acceptable level of heat, but no promises, no guarantees in this world. I do have to figure out some solution for overheating. It's getting a lot of it's greenhouse effect right now. It's right behind the window, so it's getting like the maximum amount of sunlight without any kind of airflow. So whatever, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's all sorts of gizmos and gadgets that I can buy. We like to talk about gadgets. We talk about gadgets on this channel. My favorite gadgets. But yeah, so blah blah blah. Ducky, you're a princess or a prince? Princess, okay. Oh, for sure. Princess, of course. A princess, of course. And you have princesses, and then you have a duke and a duchess in your house as well. You have a duke and duchess. Am I right on that? Are Ducky and Petrie male and female, or are they both male, or both female? Oh, nice. I didn't know that, Ducky. I didn't know you were a youngin. I thought you were an olden. I thought you were a wise old. I thought you were a wise old wizard. For some reason, I thought you were a wise wizard. That's good to know. Good to know. Well, you're wise beyond your years. You're wise beyond your years. I can tell by your choice in dog. Actually, I guess you got the toy dogs. You know, you seem to pick some good ones. A lot of people don't pick some good ones, and they end up with some psycho little monsters. But you seem to pick some good ones, so good on you. Nice. Well, I'm glad you enjoy road trips on the road. I'm a wise old fart. I'm stupid beyond my years. I have the stupidity of a very stupid 50-year-old, and I've earned that at age 38. So, but I figured it out. I figured it out early how to be a stupid 50-year-old. So I'm I'm hoping that I can set a good example for people at some point. I'm hoping. But we're here in Jersey, guys. We're headed to something like rural New Jersey. If I'm not mistaken, I think that the stream cleaned up a little bit after I turned the air conditioning on. So maybe that's a hack. Maybe you can actually use your air conditioning on your defrost to cool down your phone when it's overheating. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing better. I think that's called crisis averted. I think that's called crisis averted, people. I turned my brightness way up too, so maybe that was the problem. Maybe that was a stupid 50-year-old move, because I couldn't really read very well. I went to the Derek Zoolander school with people that can't read good and want to learn to do other stuff good too. So leave a like for that amazing movie reference. If you're a fan of Zoolander, you have to leave a like. We're trying to get 500 likes on this stream, people. Please leave a like. We're almost there. We have a mysterious donor who's willing to donate 500 additional likes if we reach 500 likes. So we only have till 12:30 to do that. But I think we have the possibility in us. I think we have a possibility of reaching that goal. I think we're already at 150 to 200 likes, something like that. We're very close to our goal. So please hit that like button if you want to see beautiful hikes in the woods of Pennsylvania and possibly New Jersey today. And beyond to other parts of the world. We're going to Indonesia. We're going to India. We just went to Canada. We're going to Mexico. We're doing it in Mexico. We're doing it live all the time, 24/7. Mudslinger walks. We're gonna find some moose. We're gonna find some bears. We're gonna find jackrabbits. We're gonna find all your favorite animals. Bring them to you live. Tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. This is Mudslinger. We're crossing over a nice bridge right now. Everybody look at the bridge. We're going higher and higher and higher and higher. We're getting to that anxiety-inducing point that some people get to. I used to have dreams. I used to have dreams where I'd be riding a motorcycle up a really tall bridge, and then when I hit the top of the bridge, I would just keep on going right into the sky, and then I would fall out of the sky, and then I would wake up right before I hit the ground. I used to have the same dream of that so often, you have no idea. It was really anxiety inducing. So I still get a little bit of that PTSD whenever I go up a bridge, but I'm over it. But I used to have these crazy dreams. Yeah, very vivid, very detailed, very realistic dreams where I was just flying up into the sky and then bam. It was cool. I mean, I'm happy that I got to experience that. I don't know what it says about my psyche in general, but it is what it is. As they say, it is what it is. How you forget when? Wait, you forget when you went to the store or why you went to the store? Hey, what up, doggy? What up, doggy McNaughty? I love your name. I feel like you've been here before. I think it's been a while, but that really rolls off the tongue, Doggy McNaughty. Oh, you know what? I got to make sure that I am looking at my map. That's what changed. My map changed. You sneaky devils. You sneaky devils. You took my map down. That wasn't nice of you. But don't worry, we didn't miss any turns, guys. Everybody tap that like button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 500 likes. I think we're going to get there. We got 4 people in chat. I think that equals 500 likes in some ways by somebody's math. We're going to get there. We're going to keep exploring. We're going to keep advancing. We're going to keep pushing the limits of what we can do while driving on YouTube. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to leave my hot menu open. That'll work. Oh, who's chatting? It's an Irish name. McNaughty, man, you really lucked out. You really lucked out with that name. You're in the McNaughty clan. I dare not ask what your sigil looks like, what your shield looks like. It's just a bunch of booties, like booties twerking. So it's a beer and booties on your sigil. I can only imagine. We do things a little bit differently in the McNaughty clan. But what is it? Is it Dottie? Is it Doggy? Dottie McNaughty? Dottie McNaughty. Hey, Dottie McNaughty. That's not pirate. That's pirate. That's not Irish. I apologize. Sometimes I mix up my pirate and Irish. It just happens. Sometimes it comes out more Sean Connery. Hey, she's the McNaughty clan. Let me tell you about the McNaughty clan. Let me tell you about the McNaughtys. I knew a McNaughty in my day, in my boyhood. And they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like the McNaughty clan. I tell you, never go drinking with the McNaughty. You'll end up without your trousers, I'll tell you that. But yeah, we had some good times. We had some good times with the McNaughty clan back in my day. I've never been to Ireland. That's definitely a goal. My niece wants to go to Ireland. She had a big trip lined up. It may still be lined up, but I think it fell through in the immediate. It may still be a long-term goal for her. But yeah, I mean, beautiful. Really looks beautiful. Exactly the kind of place that I want to go on hikes and show off. I want to show off emerald green beauty of Ireland, you know. I've only seen pictures. I want to be there. I want to smell the air. I want to feel the wind. I want to smell the coastline, you know. I want to see a beautiful, radiant, flaming-haired lass in her white flowing dress, standing on the coast of Ireland, blowing in the wind. That's what I want to see. And then we go back to our woodland thatch-roofed shack and make passionate love on the bed that we built out of the local trees. And I know that it's a strong bed because we built it ourselves with lumber and rope that we made ourselves. That's the dream. That's the goal. I got to look down. Doggy and Ducky should go on a date. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Are you currently in Ireland, or where are you living now, Doggy? And welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're heading to New Jersey. We're in New Jersey from Pennsylvania. We're heading to pick up an order of tile for a friend of mine. So we're just streaming on the road. We're just streaming. Hey, what up, Grimbot? What's up? What's up, my good friend? I missed you. Sorry, I can't keep a Hawkeye on the chat, so you have to bear with me. But welcome to the stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. I had about a 2.5 hour drive ahead of me, so I decided to pop it on and see what we can find. We're on the road to 500 likes. Please tap that like button and tell all your friends to come and tap that like button. We have a mysterious donor who has offered to match the likes. If we get to 500 likes, he's going to donate 500 additional likes. So this is an offer that's too good to pass up. We cannot fail this goal. We have to hit this number. So let's get those numbers up there, people. Everybody who likes and subscribes gets a handmade ceramic mug with their name on it, full of their favorite hot coffee, already full of your favorite hot coffee. So this is too big of an offer to pass up. If you act now, we'll even throw up a hoodie with your name and my real name and address embroidered on the back of the hoodie. Okay, I can't go any farther than that. That's my final offer. If you like right now, if we make it to 500 likes, free handmade ceramic mug, free embroidered hoodie with your name and my name on it, as well as your favorite coffee, hot coffee, in a handmade ceramic mug, delivered to your door. Hot coffee delivered to your door. We don't even know how we're doing it, but we are doing it. It's going to cost me well over $2 million to pull this off. But I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you tap the like button. We're trying to get to 500 likes. Crimbot will sleep on your couch. He will personally come to your house and sleep on your couch. It's going to take him 7 years to complete, but he will do it. He will come. He's going to be well into his 40s by the time he's finished sleeping on your couches. But he's dedicated. He's going to do it for us. He believes in the 500 likes. He's going to help get us there. So you guys do your part. Tap that like button. Subscribe if you want to see nice, beautiful local hikes every day in Philadelphia and beyond. I also like to cover local news events like hikes in the woods, and I like to cover local events like protests and major events that are coming to the city, whether they be, I might do something tech related soon. I noticed there's some conventions coming up that are tech conventions. I wouldn't be opposed to going to an anime convention, although, I can drive to New York and go to an anime con. That'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to broaden my horizons and tighten up my sunsets. I think they say that. I think that's something that people say. Mr. Doggy, I like you, but I'm a very busy girl, and you wouldn't want to be doggy number 4. You will always get dinner last. That made me imagine a very strange scenario where I'm wearing a leash and a collar, and I have one of those weird dog masks on, and I'm in my underwear eating food out of a dog bowl, and that's just not for me. That's just not. I mean, I know people do that all the time. People want that on. People want that, but that's not for me. That's not for me. Sorry. That's not for me. If anything, I'm going to be the owner, and my partner is going to be in the dog mask. But that's the bare minimum I'm willing to accept. I'm not going to be the dog. If I have to be in a dog relationship, I'm going to be the owner. That's just how I feel. I can't go against how I feel. If I were to be the dog, that would just be a recipe for a relationship that wouldn't last. And I'm getting too old to be in relationships that wouldn't last. So there you go. That's where I'm at on that. He's a nice guy, smart boy. He's always kind to me. Ew. Yes, smart boy. I'm being very serious right now. I'm being very serious. Some people are into that. Some people are into that, though. You spend enough time on TikTok, you'll find some of that going on. And God bless them. God bless them. It takes all kinds to make the world, right, people? It takes all kinds. There's this saying that got into my head ever since I watched that movie Waking Life, like back in the early 2000s. You guys know that movie Waking Life? It's pretty good. If I watched it again with fresh eyes, I'd probably feel a little differently about it. I think it's probably a little bit insidious as far as certain woke propaganda. But be that as it may, it's got some good messages in it that I can't fully get against. But there was one famous line in that movie where he says, "The ocean accepts all rivers." And so I just kind of like that as a corny line for it takes all kinds to make the world. The ocean accepts all rivers. So I kind of say it more ironically these days. But, it's coming up more and more these days. There's lots of different rivers that have emerged over the last 5 to 10 years. And, the ocean does seem to accept them. So now we're damming up certain rivers more recently. And sometimes you got to make a dam to power the local power lines. So you need that hydroelectric. You need that hydroelectric. Oh, that's funny. I've been talking to Canadian people a lot more lately. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're just getting here, tap that like button. We're trying to get to 500 likes. It's a very doable goal. We're going to get there. We have an hour and a half to get to 500 likes. Completely reasonable. Totally possible. But I've been talking to a lot of Canadian people ever since I got back to America from Canada, and it turns out that I think that they call power, they call your electric your hydro. Instead of calling it electric, they call it hydro, because I think a lot of, or most of, the power plants in Canada are powered by hydroelectric. So they have their gas bill and their internet bill and their hydro bill. So I thought that was kind of cool. Like, you might think that they're talking about their water bill when they say their hydro bill, but they're actually talking about their electric bill when they say their hydro bill. It's okay, because they also have plastic cartoon money, and their coins are called loonies and toonies. So they're just a very lovable backwards people. They eat potatoes with gravy and cheese curds. You know, they have a lot of things going on that are questionable, but at the end of the day, they're good people. They have good, they have good, they have good values. They speak French in half the country, so you know, just take what you will from that. You know, make up your own mind. Go visit Canada; it's beautiful. I had a great time, and I'm having a great time right now. I'm having a great time talking to all you people. I'm trying to get my lips working again. You know, I'm trying to keep the conversation going. I've been out of my normal speaking banter for a while, so this is, if nothing, a nice exercise for me in talking. Please like and subscribe. I'm battling an extra powerful lisp since I'm missing a tooth. I don't know if you guys know that I'm missing a tooth, but it affects the way that I speak if I'm not very careful about where I put my tongue. So if you think you're hearing a lisp, sometimes you're not mistaken. Do not adjust your dials. I'm just dirty backwards lisper with a missing tooth, and that's just who I am right now. So make fun of me if you want, but until I start getting some of that sweet YouTube money, I'm not going to be able to get that platinum tooth replacement bolted into my gums, bolted into my soft tissue like a fucking robot. What am I missing here, guys? Sorry about that. I missed a few things. I don't have your email, Mr. Doggy. You guys, you know, let me tell you guys, I'm slowly becoming a little more convinced that it might be a little prudent to be a little more careful with who you share your contact information with online. I recently jumped headfirst into a relationship, and I immediately shared all my contact information with that person. And I should have waited a little longer, you know. On the one hand, I wouldn't have been able to find out what I needed to find out about the person without being in contact with that person. But at the same time, I wouldn't have had to find out the things I found out about the person if I didn't just fork over my contact information right away. So I would just take this moment to encourage everybody to be a little more thoughtful about who they share their immediate contact information with. You might want to take some extra steps and maybe create some additional barriers of contact, like maybe a different email address, or maybe like an internet phone number that you can stand to, you know, have blown up by somebody who maybe you don't want to be in contact with. It's just worth thinking about a little bit more. I would just recommend you to think about it a little more than I did. I learned my lesson, so I would encourage you guys to think about it. Maybe you guys already are 10 steps ahead of me and you already have all that set up, but it's just worth doing a little PSA, just from my personal recent experience. You like funny things. What do you like, Ducky? Guys, tap. Yeah, tap, guys. Tap on that screen. This is good time to road. I couldn't read it, sorry. I'm having trouble keeping eyes on the road. You were detailing my iguana roleplay. Oh. Iguana roleplay. Yeah, that's a new one. I haven't heard those pronouns yet. Let's see. Thank you for all the support, guys. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out, and I know you could be anywhere, and you decided to spend a little time with me. Hope I'm doing you justice. I like to make funny, honey. I like to make funny too. I gotta make sure I'm not fucking with my phone too much, because in some parts of New York, they're very, very strict about using your phone while driving. You're allowed to use your phone for navigation, you know, but if you're not using it for navigation, they can pull you over and give you a big $150 ticket or $300 ticket. So, blah, 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 blah. What's up, smart boy? It's the hack for getting fresh vegetables and a heat lamp. Oh, I get it. That's a good one. Yeah. I've been eating much healthier ever since I started identifying as an iguana. Yeah, you know, and people really take their pet care seriously. They go to Whole Foods for that iguana, for those iguana vegetables. Although you might have to make do for some day-old vegetables, and also your vegetables will be underneath the heat lamp with you. So, you know, shoots and what do they call it? What do they call it? Shoots and roundabouts? Swings and roundabouts. Yeah, I was thinking shoots and ladders. Swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. That's what they say. I can't really say that with a British accent very well for some reason. Swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. I wonder if British people actually say that with a British accent. Oh well. Everybody, make sure you got that like button typed. If you're just joining us, this is the Mudslinger channel. We usually do live, beautiful hikes in the woods every morning in the great state of Pennsylvania, in the great city of Philadelphia. Didn't have time for a live hike this morning. Well, in fact, I did have time, but according to the schedule that was laid out for me, I should not have had time. I got there at 6 a.m. and he wasn't ready to send me out until 8 a.m., so I could have easily gotten a live hike in. But be that as it may, we're on the road doing a live hike instead, and it's a very beautiful countryside. You can see we've got beautiful leaves changing colors here in Pennsylvania. This is actually New Jersey, so East Coast leaves, East Coast leaves. From here all the way to New York, we have very beautiful leaves changing colors. They're finally catching up with Canada. Canada was very beautiful. If you want to see some cool, beautiful Canada content, check out my previous live streams. If you want to see more live hikes, hit subscribe. Make sure the bell notification is set to all, and you will be notified whenever I'm waking up and going into the woods in the morning. It's a very good time. It's getting cold, so we're gonna get to see the winter. I'm gonna gear up and brave the winter for you as well, so you won't have to go out into the woods yourself in the morning when it's cold. I will do that for you. So that's one thing. That's one benefit you may not have thought of. We're on the road to 500 likes today. We're trying to hit this very achievable goal of 500 likes. We have an offer on the table from a mysterious donor who is going to actually match the likes. If we hit 500 likes, he's going to donate an additional 500 likes. So I don't think that's an offer that we can really afford to pass up. If you haven't been following so far, we're also going to be offering a free handmade ceramic mug full of your favorite coffee from your favorite coffee shop, already brewed and hot, delivered to your door. We're also going to be sending you a hoodie with your name and my name embroidered on the back and front. That's going to be also sent out to your door, and as well as my personal address will be embroidered on the back of that hoodie. That's what we're hearing. That's what they're telling us right now. I hear that. I see them waving at me. They say it's actually going to be, what is it, 24 karat gold thread embroidery as well. Okay, so that's even more exciting. There's going to be 24 karat gold. We're also going to be giving away a copy of Trump's latest book. I guess his book just got released. We're going to be giving a signed copy of Trump's latest book. I think it's called "This Is How I Did It, and Here's How, and Here's Why You Can't Pull It Off the Same Way I Did." That's the name of the book. They're going to be sending out a signed copy of that book as well. So, I mean, we have a really good offer on the table. Plus, if you want to support the channel right now more than ever, we need to hit 500 likes. We're going to get a mysterious donor matching all the likes. So it's going to be 1,000 likes for this channel if you just help us hit this goal of 500 likes. If you want to see live hikes in the woods every morning, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be treated to some beautiful nature. Anyway, we're on the road. We're on the road here. Let's see what I missed here. Let's see, we got our correspondents in chat right now. We have our local correspondent, Crimbot. How's the weather in the same state that I'm in, Crimbot? If we can get a weather report. It looks to be blue skies, but you never know. You never know how it is 45 minutes away from your location. If we could also get an update. Everybody give us an update of your current weather in your current location, just so we can make sure that there's no weather conspiracy going on. We have to make sure that the Weather Channel is not lying to us, so we like to gather that data throughout the stream. All right, so we got 39 miles left. 39 miles left until our next exit. I'd like to see us have at least 300 likes by the time we hit our next exit. It looks like we have about 38 minutes. We have 39 miles to go. 38 minutes and 39 miles, which means we're going you can tell we're going over 60 miles an hour by that math. It's funny you can do that in normal countries like America, where we use normal metrics like miles per hour. You know, we have hours. You know, we all go by the same clock. We go hours, and then we travel miles per hour. So we know, and you know, there's 60 miles per hour. So we know how many miles that we go in 1 hour, and also we happen to know how many miles that we go in 1 minute. So that means we're going a mile a minute, and a mile a minute just sounds so much cooler than whatever the kilometer equivalent would be. I mean, it sounds so much cooler to say a mile a minute that an entire saying was adopted in our culture. Like, oh, that guy was going a mile a minute. That guy was talking a mile a minute. I'm literally talking a mile a minute right now because of how cool it is to say a mile a minute. Anyway, so you can just see the superior American culture and how it permeates throughout the world. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying stop using kilometers immediately. Also, how the hell are you going to buy gas in liters? What the fuck was that all about? I had to go through whole 2 weeks buying gas by the liter, and not a fan. Luckily, I was just filling up my tank, so I didn't have to do any math. You know, it was still just $60 to fill up the tank, which was like $60, which was like about 50 real dollars in American real monies. So anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the car. We're in New Jersey right now. We came here from Pennsylvania. I'm picking up some tile, some rare and beautiful tile for my friend back in Philadelphia. He was in a pinch, so I'm doing him a little favor. I'm being paid for this favor, of course. So it's not entirely a favor, but the favor is being available and being cheaper than everybody else. So call that what you will. I think it's working out good for him in the long run. We are trying to hit 500 likes today. We're having a good time in chat. Everyone seems to be having a good time talking to themselves. We've got Life of Ducky, who's got a wonderful channel about her two beautiful and adorable and mischievous little Chihuahua doggies named Ducky and Petri, and they are worth checking out if you guys want to go sub to Ducky's channel. And Ducky, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I haven't added you as a mod yet, but I now dub you. Well, I know you're female, but I'm still gonna dub you Sir Ducky and Petri of the Mudslinger Kingdom. So now, welcome to the party. You are now a moderator, Ducky, and you can defend yourself in a fight with Smart Boy. You're now officially defended from Smart Boy's wrath. We've got Smart Boy in the chat. He's our local troll and fantastic moderator. He bans people for things that aren't even offensive. That's how good he is. He'll ban you if you didn't even know that you accidentally said something in chat. He will take full offense to that and eliminate you from the running immediately. So there you go. It's been a long time coming, Ducky, but now you are officially fully protected by the blue shield of justice against Smart Boy's injustice. Smart Boy's lovable injustice that we all tolerate. Mudslinger Kingdom. Yeah. Yeah, no kings. No kings. You guys can start with the no kings protest in my chat if you'd like, but that doesn't matter because the king does not allow no kings protests in his chat. So if you started the no kings protest, the king would just ban you because that's what kings would do. You idiots. You fucking idiots. You wouldn't be allowed to have a no kings protest if there was a king. You idiots. You idiots. You idiots. Okay, I just had to get one more out there. You idiots. That's what kings do. That's what kings do. Anyway, so you can try, and I'd welcome the engagement. I'd welcome the engagement. I read all the nitty gritty comments, and they got deleted. Woo! Oh, nice. Yeah. Now you can read all the shit. Yeah. Well, if you're reading Smart Boy's deleted content, it'll be like, "Hello, Mudslinger. How are you today? I hope that you're having a wonderful day." And Smart Boy's like, Fuck you! Get out of here! How dare you say that? That's offensive to my culture. But that's okay. That's okay. We love him. We love him anyway. We love him anyway. The ocean accepts all rivers, people. The ocean accepts all rivers. But every once in a while, there's a good spicy one. Every once in a while, there's a good old spicy comment. Oh, you wouldn't believe I got a really spicy comment towards Melody one time. Somebody was going crazy about how tyrannical Melody was, and Melody is not tyrannical. She is a very smart and reasonable moderator. Definitely my best. She knows everything that I like on the channel. So somebody was like, "She's such a controlling bitch. She's a traditional narcissist, and I have no room for narcissists in my life. I'm allergic to narcissists, so you'll never be seeing me again." It was like somebody that had never been in the channel before and said something that was kind of annoying. But they deleted it, but I was still able to see it in the comments. But so anyway, there's some crazies out there. And unfortunately, the ocean accepts all rivers. The ocean accepts all rivers, guys. So what did I miss from Crimbot? What did I miss? Yeah. That was the most egregious one recently. So I wish I could get some super chats in here. Then I could go back and read all your comments, all the most highlighted comments. One of these days, people. One of these days, we'll get there. We'll get there. So I think the car is actually a good setting because unlike in the woods, nobody can hear me just go off on schizophrenic rants. So that's actually an interesting thought. Maybe I should do more. Maybe I could find some nice trails in the woods that I could drive through. Just a nice, slow, schizophrenic drive through the woods. It's good. Automatic reaction to there. Picking up my food. Catch you later. All right, man. Enjoy your meal. Happy breakfast to you. Thanks for hanging out. No queens. Hey, no queens. Hey. You notice they don't have any problem with queens. They don't say no queens at these rallies. I wonder why. There must be some reason why they don't say no queens. I can't think of any reason off the top of my head why they wouldn't be saying no queens. But there must be some reason that they don't say no queens. Or maybe they're saying that saying no kings implies no queens. But that seems very sexist to me in and of itself. So, I think they need to rethink their whole structure because the whole thing is very bigoted against kings and queens. I just don't think they've really thought it out very, very well. I don't think they've really thought it out, people. Do you know that Michael Nelson, he live streams at 5 to 7 a.m. 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. He does 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. I didn't know that. Michael Nelson. No, I thought you were talking about a different Michael. I thought you were talking about the Michael that does talk about coins and stuff. But no, Michael Nelson, is he a political commentator? I kind of feel like he might be a political commentator. Man, I got to get me one of these. These are awesome. This guy's got a really cool charger, USB charger in his car. I got to get me one of those. Hey, bye, man. Hey, if that's you leaving, Smart Boy, goodbye to you. If you were just saying bye to Crimbot, then I understand. But if you are saying goodbye, just in case. And thanks for hanging out. If you are sticking around, I'm going to be going for another. What time is it now? Oh, it's only about 11. Okay, so I still have an hour drive ahead of me. It's going to kind of depend on whether or not my phone holds up. But maybe I can get some charging back in place on this phone. Possibly. There we go. Yeah, I think so. Man, I really have to get one of these chargers. This is a perfect charger. The perfect charger for streaming. Yeah, I gotta. We are gonna need gas soon. The gas light's not on yet, but we can take a little bit of a gas stop. The next service road, we'll pull over for gas. And I can show you a New Jersey service station and how overpriced and stupid and crazy they are. If anybody would like to know the face behind the madness, hello, I am Noah. I am Mudslinger. I am the man behind the mask. I am the man behind the madness. I don't keep myself hidden during the streams. I just normally am showing nature and stuff, so I don't usually show my face, but I like to break my face in there every once in a while just to let people know that I am a real human being, and I am extremely handsome, and I am you know, comfortable with you seeing who I am in all my glory. In all my glory. You may gaze upon me, ye mighty, gaze upon me, and despair my glory. All right, so there you go. Back to you, Bob. That's right. That's right. Don't worry. I have the best scientists working on growing me a brand new tooth. It's going to be better than all my other previous teeth. So one of these days, the scientists will have it ready. They're actually growing it in a lab right now. So it'll be several years before it reaches the age of 38. So I'll just have to wait until it has gestated long enough. And also, it's going to have Wi-Fi access. I'm having them put Wi-Fi in it as well. So I'll just be able to blast my brain with Wi-Fi signals all the time. So I'll have one in each ear and then one in my tooth. And it'll be amazing. Or I could go with the cyanide pill option, where they'll have a cyanide pill built into my tooth. So whenever I go to North Korea, I'll be able to end myself instead of being tortured into praising Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un, our great leader, our God King Emperor. Tadaima. No, not going to work here anyway. Not going to work here anymore. Ta-da! $10 if you know where that reference is from. All right, guys, if you're just joining us today, welcome to the Mudslinger Drives on the Road Instead of Walking in the Woods channel. We're trying to get to 500 likes today. We're trying to up those numbers. We have a mysterious donor in the chat who's willing to donate an additional 500 likes if we reach our goal of 500 likes. So please help us reach that goal. We cannot afford to miss this 1,000 like stream. Also, if you do donate 1 like, you're going to be receiving a handmade, hand-painted ceramic mug in the mail with your favorite hot coffee of choice already in the cup, people, already in the cup. You're also going to be receiving a free hoodie with my name and your name and address embroidered on the back. That's all going to come to your door. We're also going to be sending out, that's right, we're also going to be sending out Donald Trump's brand new book, not even in stores yet, called How I Did It and Why You Can't Do It the Same Way That I Did It Because I'm Better. Deal with it. It's a beautiful cover. You can see the artwork on the front of the book right here. You can see our great leader's beautiful face. You can flip on the inside cover. You can read all about how he did it. And yeah, it's just I've been told you can't put it down once you pick it up. He actually put one-sided, double-sided tape on the book to where when you grab it, you literally can't put it down. So you have to just read it. And that's just one of the genius ideas that he has brought to America. The salesman in chief, the commander in chief, the deal maker, the truth teller, the demon slayer, the dragon negotiator himself, Donald J. Trump. Amen. Amen. Anyway, so that's what you get if you subscribe now. But we have to reach our goal, and you have to be subscribed as well. So just make sure you got those numbers. Make sure you got those numbers up for us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tap that like button. We're having fun here on the road. You know, you're not going to get this kind of driving content anywhere else on the internet, at any time of day, in any country, in any language. Think about that. Any language. Just think about that. When you really put all that together, I mean, really, I owe you money, actually, to be honest. That's the kind of value we're bringing to the table here. But we're just fucking around. We're just having a good time. Like and subscribe. Tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know the war. You know the rest. You know what to do. That's what we do here on this channel. I wonder if I could simulate a car crash on this with this these special effects. I can simulate a nice day, a nice snowy day. There you go. This is for you guys. Oh no! Oh no! We're getting our first snow of the winter in Philadelphia. Ugh. The road conditions are getting worse, guys. Oh my goodness! I can barely see. I can barely see out the window right now. What are we gonna do here? I might have to pull over and go into get our emergency blankets out. It's just getting so bad out here. Actually, if I'm being honest, I do believe those are cherry blossoms. Those are cherry blossoms. So I don't know exactly where they came from. It's a beautiful, clear sky today. There are no cherry blossoms anywhere in the stratosphere today. But again, that's the kind of thing you can expect here on the Mudslinger channel. So please tap that like button. I saw some guy hit a Jersey barrier, and it was nuts. Yeah, I don't want to hit the barrier. You see that little thing coming up? I've seen people run into that big yellow bam, right there. And that's no good. That's no good. This one time I was driving in Jersey, and there were some cement barriers, and they were the kind of cement barriers that they kind of ramp up. They have a wider base on the bottom, and they get thinner on top, so it kind of makes like a ramp. And there was a guy hauling he was hauling a horse trailer, like a small horse trailer. I don't know if there were horses inside it, but he was like straying back and forth a little bit. He was drifting, and he drifted too close to the barrier, and the horse trailer, the wheel of the horse trailer jumped up the ramp and launched the horse trailer up into the air like 2.5 feet off the ground, and it slammed down and bounced back and forth. And I was just sitting there like, holy fucking shit. I really hope there aren't fucking horses in there, because there are now no longer horses in there. It was really bad. So I hope the horses were okay. I hope that didn't happen, but I definitely saw that happen. And now I'm telling you about it. Another crazy thing I saw on the highway. This one is even worse. Traffic was backed up due to some rubbernecking, as it always is. And when I finally got to the accident, what had happened was an 18-wheeler had veered off the road and dove into the ditch. Sometimes there's like a grassy median where sometimes it's like a ditch in between the area that separates the truck lane from the regular car lane. So an 18-wheeler, whatever had happened, a flatbed 18-wheeler that was hauling like pallet after pallet after pallet of drywall, like 10-foot long drywall, stacks of drywall, 8-foot high stacks of drywall, one after the other after the other. I'm talking like 50, 100,000 pounds, however much it is. You know how heavy drywall is. Thousands of pounds of drywall. And this truck was the kind of truck that did not have like a cabin where you sleep, So you can see the truck to the right of me has like a little back cabin where they can pull over at a truck stop, and there's a little bed back there where they can sleep. Well, this truck did not have that. It was just glass back there for the back window, and that's it. So when this truck dove and hit into the median, what happened is the drywall did not stay put, and like several tons of drywall just slid forward and just completely obliterated right through the cabin of the truck and completely annihilated everything right up to the steering wheel. There is not a chance in fucking hell that guy survived that. He was completely destroyed by drywall, and the police were just arriving on the scene. I watched the police walking up to the truck, and you can only imagine the kind of shit that they encountered that day. I don't even want to think about it, but if you've ever picked up a sheet of drywall and carried it up the stairs, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, and that is unbelievably horrifying to think about. But I saw that too. That's another thing I saw on the road. Anybody else saw anything crazy on the road? Give me your stories, because that was a particularly crazy one. So anyway, the floor is open to you people. What do you mean, you people? I mean you people, you lovely people who are here spending your time with me right now. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, please. We're trying to get to 500 likes today. I think we can do it. If you want to see live, beautiful hikes in the woods of Philadelphia and beyond, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out, people. Back to you, Bob, with the weather. Cool. What you got? I seen a guy walking down the highway wearing only high-top sneakers, nice, and a smile, being followed by cops with tasers, and he was all messed up. Oh, so what, he was like, was he like dragging taser? Was he like dragging the cables behind him? It might have been PCP if he was ignoring tasers. But yeah, I mean, Chuck Taylor's not the worst choice if you're in that particular situation. High top Chuck Taylor's is a classy choice. You know, I can't think of a better shoe to be wearing in that. I hope it was during the summer or springtime, not in the winter, for his sake. But that's pretty cool. Best things in life are free. I can't read that symbol. It's too small. Sorry, Mr. Carter. But welcome, Mr. Carter. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you tap that like button for me. And I hope you're having a lovely Monday. I'm having a lovely Monday. I'm on a pickup job. I'm picking up some material for a friend who's in a pinch today, and making a little extra side money. You know, I'm probably gonna make if I'm nice, I'll make $150. If I'm mean, I'll make $180 to $200, depending on what's going on here. It looks like I need to get off the highway right now. Right the fuck now, people. Right the fuck now, people. It's time to shit or get off the pot. And I'm gonna get off the. I'm gonna shit and get off the pot. I choose to do both. I'm getting off this pot, and I'm also taking a shit. So I hope that means I didn't miss too much of a turn. But so we've been on Garden State Parkway for a while. Nothing wrong with that paper, right? Yeah. Yeah, I had a little bit of time. I'm trying to get back worked into my regular schedule. So I actually really appreciate these kind of side jobs coming up, because I spent a lot of money in Canada. What the fuck is going on here? Sorry, this is not my normal car. So the shifting is a little bit different here. The shifting is just a little bit different. I think I need to be far over as I can possibly be. I need to get over. Oh no, I don't need to get over. Okay, cool. Yeah, this gearbox is really tight on this car. Both small and both very firm. So I managed to get into the wrong gear for a second. There we go. When I'm usually driving somebody else's car for work, I'm usually driving an automatic, so it felt a little bit weird. Oh my goodness, I need to get gas badly. Let's get some fucking gas, people. Let's get some gas. Let's get some gas, people. Just bear with me for a moment, guys. You catching up with Fune before she turns in. Catch you later. Hey, cool. Thanks, man. Tell Fune I said hi. Tell Fune I said good night in Japanese, and tell her I said Ohayo gozaimasu. I don't know what good night is in Japanese, or have a good night, whatever that is. And make sure you tell her in the most cutesy kunai voice you can. Okay. I think I need to just get off the highway as soon as I can, because I'm really low on gas. I'm really low on gas. Mudslinger breaks down on the side of the road and waits for AAA. All right. Let's see here. We're getting over. I'm looking at this weird feathered cap over here. There's like this old lady hat he's keeping in the car here. I wonder if he dresses up in an old lady. I've often suspected that this guy might have a little bit of a Norman Bates serial killer streak, but I'm not going to bring it up. I'll let that sleeping dog lie. But welcome everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day. If you're just joining us, we're on the road to New Jersey. We're in New Jersey. We're picking up some material for a friend, so we're doing a little live stream on the road. Tap that like button if you would be so kind, if you haven't already. And if you want to see some hot live hikes in the woods, tap that subscribe button. We're just hanging out in the car today. I'm desperately low on gas, so we're stopping to get some gas. Hey, what is up, wild woman? What's up, Melissa? Welcome to the show. I haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing just fine today. I am trying to find the nearest gas station. I'll probably have some luck getting off this exit here, but I'm secretly privately very anxious about running out of gas. So just so you know, I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with that emergency priority right now. I got a little bit distracted. I got a little bit distracted by the live stream and forgot to check the gas gauge. And this would not be the first time in my life that I ran out of gas on the road, but I vowed the last time that it would be the last time. So I'm really trying not to break that record, break that streak right now. But Melissa, if you are having a good day, please let me know. And if you had luck with your landscaping or any exciting stories about your landscaping, please also let me know, because I would love to know. Oh yeah, right. You were visiting your dad. You were spending time with your dad. I hope he's getting better every day. I do hope. It's been beautiful weather. I hope you're able to get some fresh air and get some windows open, and have all that good juju and good vibes going on as well. How is the life in Ducky? Waiting for that green light. All right, here we go, people. On the one hand, this gearbox is nice and tight, but on the other hand, it's actually it's a lot smoother than my car when it actually does shift. We'll see here. Come on, gas station. Come on, gas station. It's like whenever I do this, I always like got my phone out and try to navigate to the nearest gas station. And by the time I'm done setting up my maps, I always run into a gas station anyway. So I find it's just better to just get off the highway and look around. That's my normal go-to method. Just get off on an exit that looks like it goes somewhere local, and you usually find something. Because they like to put gas stations on and off exits. Although, oh, there's a 7-Eleven. Hopefully it's a 7-Eleven with a gas station, people. Whew, got new comments here. Best day ever so far. Good to hear. I'm glad you're having those best day evers again. I'm super glad. I've been trying to get back to my best days, and we are here. Oh, look at that beautiful corporate logo right there, people. You see that beautiful green and yellow target? It says, "You nailed it. You hit the spot. You found BP, the BP gas station of your dreams, of your needs." And bonus, 7-Eleven. Who doesn't like a 7-Eleven? Bonus. Let's make sure I get the right side of the gas pump here. Oh, we're in Jersey. They got to pump my gas for me. Oh, do they? I think so. Hey, sorry, this window doesn't roll down. How you doing? Do I pump my own gas here? Do I pump here, or you pump? Yeah, no, I got it. Do I pump my gas? Okay, cool. I'm just wondering. This is Jersey, right? Okay, cool. I don't know. I guess I get to pump my own gas here. Adventure. Make sure I actually take my microphone with me this time. You guys, this is an amazing moment. I don't know if you guys just realized that, but I remembered to take my microphone with me. I don't know, new viewers of the channel will not understand how amazing it is that I remembered to bring my microphone with me, but this is just proof that people in their late 30s can learn. They can improve. They can evolve. That is proof right there. Ooh, you're smoking a bone. Nice. Oh, Doggy, I remember you now, man. I'm sorry. I forgot. Now that I see your icon, now that I see your logo, I remember you, man. Welcome back. And I know I met you on probably Cancel's channel at some point, right? He who I will not be talking about at the moment, but good to see you. I need to go inside, so I'm going to pretend like I'm just carrying around somebody on a Zoom call, so we'll see. All right. We're going on an adventure. Anybody want some taquitos? Give me your order for taquitos right now, and I will try to do my best for you guys. Hey, what's up, Matthew's Adventures? Welcome, man. We're on the road today. We're on the road to 500 likes. Sounds reasonable, right? totally reasonable goal. Tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We do live walks in 7-Eleven every day. Ooh, nice. All these good foods. Hey, good morning. How are you? Let's see here. We're gonna need the obligatory. Hey, yeah, Matthew. I'm on the road today to do a little pickup for a friend of mine. Do a pickup of some materials for a good friend of mine who needs help. So I'm driving to New Jersey today. They don't have my flavor. That's okay. We'll just have to go with. You know what? I'm feeling generous to myself today. We're gonna go with the ultimate. We're going C4 Ultimate today. No, I'm no longer dealing with cancel law anymore, man. Yeah, I can't get into it right now, but yeah, I'm not hanging out. We're not hanging out anymore. I'll just put it that way. I might address it at some point, but yeah, I haven't had any association with him since I got back from the visit. Where are we going here? I'm gonna have to get something to eat here. But if that, I have very good personal reasons to do so. I don't know if you're still friendly with him or not, but ain't nothing to that anymore. Hold on, guys. Oh, you went there. I know. It's silly. I feel silly saying that, but for various reasons, I just don't want to bring it up quite yet. It's nothing super crazy. I wasn't like sexually assaulted or something, but it's a story for another day. No green muffins. Sometimes I like a pistachio muffin, but not today. Which pump am I on? Damn, I can't. I think it's pump 2. Be right back for you guys. He emailed and he says probably going to die in 2.5 weeks. Oh wow. He emailed you.
Next.
Wow, Life of Ducky, thanks for the update. Hey, sorry. This and I 3. And I can't tell which pump I'm on. I think it's number 2. Red car. Can I oh, you know what? I'll just do it out there.
Different.
Huh? Oh, you're separate. Okay, fine. No problem.
957.
All right.
Just skip the donation. There is a donation.
Okay.
How are you?
Beautiful today, huh?
Huh?
Beautiful today.
Thank you.
Thank you. What did I miss? Yeah, Ducky, I mean, that's possible, but it's also possible that that's not true at all. I'm just being honest with you. That's just my immediate reaction to that is that it's probably not true. So maybe that makes me a heartless monster bastard, but that's my first assumption. So take that however you will. Sorry if I sound like a heartless bastard, but that's where I'm at. If that gives you any indication. I'm working smoking a joint. Nice. Yeah, well. Yep. I hear you. Same answer. Hey, Melissa. Yes, Melissa. You are somebody that I wanted to talk to personally about it because, just because of, The last update that you ever had was that everything was perfect and everything was fine and everything was okay. But anyway, let me get this gas real quick and I'll be right back with you guys. Just hang on tight, hang tight, okay? Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, sorry about that. Can I pay cash? Can I pay cash for gas? Okay. I'm right here. Okay, sorry. $60. You know what? I'm sorry. $50.
$50?
Yeah.
Which one? Which one? Gas?
Regular. Are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna pump it? Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Can you open it?
Yeah. This is way easier. I'll be right back with you guys. I got my microphone on my shirt, so I can still talk to you. Everybody, make sure you double tap that screen. We're trying to get to 500 likes today. This is Mudslinger coming to you from outside, standing by pump number 2 in New Jersey at the BP. We're trying to reach 500 likes today. That's a reasonable goal and a totally realistic thing to say. You want to know? Here you go. I think it's 50. Can I? Okay, yeah, good. Thank you. Hold on. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. All right. The Buckeye State. What did I miss? I can't roll this freaking window down. It's so stupid. The guy neglected to tell me. He neglected to tell me that the driver's side window doesn't roll down. Oh boy. Here's your action shot. Mudslinger, hopefully I didn't have anything to do with you not talking to a certain person. Matt, not well. No, not well. I mean, I'm not going to say that you didn't have anything to do with it, but it's also not you. That no. There was a complex ceviche of circumstances that went into that entire situation. But at the end of the day, despite all of the weird information that was coming out and possible accusations and all of that stuff, despite all of that, it has nothing to do with any of that. And it was a completely novel thing, to be honest. Yeah. So anyway, but no, Matt, no, definitely not like a directly responsible type thing, you know. Anyway, you're in Ohio, right? Okay. You also emailed me about your trip, but I won't say in here, but I did hope you would address it someday. Yeah, well, how much is gas here? That's a good question. 285. So not a bad deal. Did we? Oh, is that?
Maybe 35.
Wow. Okay. I was really empty. I figured it would take. It must be a very small tank. I'm sorry, man.
No problem. Very much.
Wow. It was a $35 full tank. That's insane. Ducky, yeah, I would address it privately, Ducky. I'll probably make I would make a members only discussion. You know, that might be a good format.
I give
Yes,
you
sir.
15 back.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank
And
you.
your receipt.
Oh, thank you.
Have a nice.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what he. That's the thing, man. That's the thing, Ducky. I don't know why is he emailing. Anyway, I mean, I get it. That's the way he operates. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, it's like the more I talk about it, the more it's like, why not? Why not just talk about it? The thing is, uh, I'm not really happy with myself how I handled the whole situation overall, but but the decision that I had to make was absolutely necessary because of the way that he operates. I had the decision. I only had two decisions, and the two decisions were to just let it keep going and let it keep happening, or to stop it immediately and move on. So those are my only two options, and I went with the latter. And you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how he. I fully expect him to describe the situation in a way that puts him in the best light possible. But I can't afford to give a shit about that. The entire point is that I don't give a shit. So we had some good times. We had some good times, but it's all tainted. It was all tainted. And I really cannot talk about it in public anymore. So one of these days, I'll let you know when I'm ready to talk about everything. But I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that I trust that message personally. But oh yeah, I know, right? The old handle style, right? Yeah. And I haven't really yet. I haven't processed this subject with any of you guys. So I'm trying. I don't know if I don't know if that's creating a barrier, like a subconscious barrier of any kind, between people here, me and you guys. But I haven't processed it along with you guys. I've done a lot of processing on it in real time and after I got back, but not addressed it with anybody here. So it's not a huge deal, but I fully expected at some point that it would cause a divide in some way. But anyway, tap that like button. Everybody subscribe. We're at 2 hours now. We got 9 people in chat. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Thank you. And if you're just joining us, and if you don't know where you are, well, Google it first of all, and second of all, you're at the Mudslinger channel, and I do live hikes every day. And if you want to see some of that, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to help us reach our goal of 500 likes today, hit that like button right now, people. We're just on the road today, having fun. And part of the reason why I haven't addressed it publicly is because my goal is not to hurt anybody or hurt him. And there's nothing that happened that's like that I need to. Anyway, it just is what it is, and he is who he is, and but that's just not compatible. Just not compatible with where I'm at right now. So that's all there is. That's all there is. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody. I'm getting so sensitive in here. Does anybody bring any tissues? No. It's a bummer. It's a bummer for real. It's a bummer. It's even more of a bummer that I'm going the wrong freaking way on this road. Damn it. Let's see if I can. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm actually getting lucky here. I'm lucky like ducky. Lucky like a ducky. Cool, all right. We didn't get sidetracked for freaking 10 minutes there. Well said. Oh, it's not too. People I can always help. I can always help who they are, I understand. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, and I may decide that I never really want to talk about it. I may decide that. because I'm trying to hold to a principle of just non-harm. I'm trying to not harm. And I feel like any attempt to talk about it would really be driven at the end of the day by some kind of vanity and some sort of pride, So I may never talk about it. If I have to disprove claims that are out there, then I will. If anything ever pops up that I have to disprove with information, then I certainly will. But other than that, I'm not going to use it for likes or for content, anything like that. Right here. It might be best not. People here can take what you tweet. Yeah, exactly. I'm in a bad situation in the circumstances because I didn't handle it. I didn't handle it as well as I could have. But at the same time, handling it as well as I could have would have just been doing it sooner. But maybe I'll do a tangentially related video about the subject without making it about a specific event. like a public service announcement. One of those what do you call it? One of those MGTOW videos. Some like a red pill advice video. I'm starting my red pill arc. You guys, you listen up. You gotta do what's right for you, and you gotta walk the path less traveled. You gotta go your own way. You gotta be strong. You gotta lift. You gotta lift for sure. School bus, come on. Welcome everybody. We're back on the road. I'm eating some taquitos from 7-Eleven. This gas tank hole is very small and is seemingly unable to hold more than $35 worth of gas. Even if it was cheap. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on a minute, guys. I know this is very strange, but either I'm hallucinating. I've been driving in Canada. No, I'm not hallucinating. I just drove past a sign for Tim Hortons. I just saw Tim Hortons in New Jersey. I was not aware that there was Tim Hortons down this way, but take a look. Take a look at this sign coming up in the middle column on the top. The middle column on the top. That is a Tim Hortons right there, guys. I guess Tim Hortons has come to America, baby. For all I know, it's been here for like 10 years. I don't know. I am heading further north. This is some really nice scenery though. Nice scenic drive. I told you it was going to be like rural Pennsylvania, I don't know, rural New Jersey. So that is good. I got to get rid of this taquito so I can start talking clearly again. Come on. But there was a moment of doubt in my head because I was driving for so long on so many highways in Canada that I passed so many Tim Hortons signs that I thought for a minute, like maybe I saw that out of the corner of my eye and maybe it wasn't actually there. But sure enough, nice. I used to have a freezer full of taquitos all the Frozen taquitos. Or maybe you're going above and beyond and handcrafting and hand rolling beautiful homemade taquitos. But I'm thinking maybe it's variety. That's usually what people call taquitos. Hey, what's up, Steve? Welcome back. Yeah, Melissa, you're exactly right too. The whole point of moving on is that it's not really relevant. What I would ask you guys to do, if you care enough, acknowledge that I've already admitted to not handling it as well as I could have, and trust that I had a good reason to do so. And I'll have to suffice for now. I'm not saying it's my fault. I'm saying I didn't handle it well. And I'm asking for your criticism now that it needs to be good. Tim Hortons is not new and well since they sold to Brazilians. I heard that their coffee sales are in the Brazilians. I stole that joke from Rick and Morty, sorry. They're looking at a Brazilian sales this year. Oh, shit. Audio? Oh, well. How's that? Are we doing better? Is that a little better? Damn taquitos. Yeah, I could crush a 25 pack of taquitos back when I was smoking some ganja reefer madness. I could crush a whole box of taquitos. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I didn't know they sold to Brazilians, huh? I mean, you'd think that would improve their coffee, though, right? You'd think that would up their coffee game. The finest Brazilian beans, single source Brazilian beans, farmed by fair trade, half-naked Brazilian people. Oh! I did move my microphone. I had it right here before. How does that sound? Does that sound better? Does that sound how it used to sound? It might be. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your very sharp and quick insight into the fact that I did, in fact, move my microphone. I like the FDC skull crushing coffee. Yum. The FDC skull crushing coffee. All about making maximum profit now. Yeah. I know. That doesn't sound like it's very fair trade to me. I don't know about you, but those are like rolled up fried tacos. Yes, exactly. And 7-Elevens are just a little bit larger than the ones you get out of the frozen aisle. And they have more variety of interesting flavors. And sometimes they're 2 for $3, and sometimes they're 3 for $2. See, in Trump's economy, they used to be 3 for $2. But then in Biden's economy, they were 2 for $3. That's taquito-flation right there. That's what they call taquito-flation. Yum, audio issue. Oh. All right. Well, tell me if it's better. I know the window probably helped, but new microphone position as well. Hopefully worked out a little better. I can move it just a little bit farther away and point it a little bit more at my face. Point it at my face. I want to do that meal. Well, what did I miss? What did you make? What did you make? What did you make? Trying to read. Wind noise. Perfect now. Thank you very much. I love to hear perfect. Perfect is what I want to hear. I've achieved audio perfection. I've achieved the zenith of audio. There's no way that my audio could be any better. It's a 10 out of 10 audio. That is what we want. That is what we want to provide here on the Mudslinger channel. It looks like I have got about 24 miles left here. Oh, now I'm scheduled for 12:15. Well, that's what happens when you take a 15-minute gas station break. I've noticed that. Ooh, CDL drivers wanted. What did I hear? Oh yeah, I heard that you need to. I've heard that they have proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that everybody with an iPhone right now is experiencing an issue where what you're typing on your keyboard is not what is showing up on your screen, and they actually broke it down with a slow motion camera on like 5 different iPhones, and the button gets hit and the right letter gets tapped, but a different letter comes up in the chat. So if you are experiencing this symptom, if you are experiencing this iPhone symptom, dude, you was there 5 minutes. Oh well, whatever. Other things may have happened, but also, was I there 5 minutes? I don't know. I felt like that was an overly complicated one where I had to talk to several different people about who's going to sell me gasoline. But maybe I was just distracted. But yeah. Who knows? Let's negotiate. I'll settle on 8 minutes. Okay. Final offer, 8 minutes. Also, the traffic is slowed down. It's much more congested right now. So maybe things have changed a little bit. Go team Android. Android assemble. Me and Cam and all the other Android users are going to form an Android Voltron, and we're going to form the Megazord, and we're going to slice through evil iPhone. We're going to do it, people. We're going to do it. Yeah. All right. I will be getting off. 23 miles. 23 miles. Yeah, Matthew, I'm taking it on the road today. I'm taking a page out of your book and having a road adventure. But I'm not in a cool truck. I'm in a Honda CR-V from 2001. 2001 Honda CR-V. The gentleman's choice. The gentleman's choice. Yep. I've been an Android user since day one. I literally had the first Android HTC before HTC was HTC, and I had a hell of a time. I had a long, loving relationship with all things Android, and I stuck to HTC pretty religiously for a long time. I even went back to the G2, which was a really fun phone, and I've just been Team Android the whole time. I messed around with like Cyanogen Mod, which is now just known whole cloth as Lineage. If you have ever heard of the Lineage mods, I was doing Lineage Mod before Lineage Mod was Lineage Mod, and so I'm very familiar with that community, and it taught me a lot about phone software and Linux and stuff like that. So if I was an iPhone user, I would literally know nothing about Linux. If I had gone down the path of iPhone, I would know jack shit about Linux. I would have had a whole different trajectory in life. That's 100% what got me into it. So there's something to say about that. You know, they've always been the phone platform of freedom and yada yada yada. But every time I get a new iPhone would come out, I had to get it. Yep, wasted so much money on them for no reason. Yeah, and I'm not saying that the phones don't work. You know, they do work, and the way that I use my phone these days, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between an iPhone and an Android. I mean, maybe I take certain things for granted at this point, but before I started live streaming, I wasn't a heavy user. I wasn't like a power user on my phone. I was just YouTube and Gmail and text and call and whatever other cool app I wanted. You know, I wasn't like hacking into the Pentagon with my Android, but now I'm using my phone a lot more heavily, obviously, and I have a lot more need for apps. But most of the apps that I use are also on iPhone, so you know. But I have no incentive whatsoever. Oh, come on, to go back to go to iPhone. I have no incentive at all to like check out iPhone and see what's going on with the iPhone. No incentive. I think I'll be on Samsung or Pixel probably. I am a big fan of trying out like niche, like Chinese phones. Like I know like they're spying on me and they're collecting all my information. But there's a comedian that has a funny joke about that. He's like, yeah, you know, now China's spying on me with my phone. And the guy's like, oh man, do you think they got anything on you? And he responds, well, unless they can somehow figure out how to leverage that I do not understand the youth, I think we're pretty safe. But anyway, yeah, but Chinese spying aside, I'm a big fan of like trying out obscure like Chinese phones, like the what do you call it, like the One Plus and that kind of thing, but also just like phones you've never heard of. And there's a lot of cool, really powerful, really cheap Chinese phones that you can, like, you might get lucky and get one that lasts for like 2 years, but they're like $500, you know. They're really cheap and they have all the best specs and they have the best cameras and everything that they can get their hands on. But they're just, you might get bad components and you might not, and there's no warranty. And so F you if it goes bad, you know. But yeah, I'm done. I have no incentive to try out iPhone again. But I am a little disappointed that Samsung took the SD card slot out. I had a rude awakening. I just assumed that the Samsung had the SD card slot, and I went out and I bought like a 1.5 terabyte SD card for my Canada trip, and I took my phone apart and I went to go put it in, and I was like, where's the slot? Where is it? Where'd they put it? Where'd those clever devils hide it? But in fact, the clever devils just took it out. So Samsung, if you're listening, big middle finger to you for that. You ruined my life. You ruined my childhood. I hate you. I'll never be the same. You ruined my birthday somehow also. But it is what it is. It's fine. Everybody tap that like button if you're just joining us. This is the Mudslinger channel. We're driving to a delivery today, doing some side work. We usually go on nice, beautiful hikes in the woods of Pennsylvania and Philadelphia. And if you want to see more of that, hit the subscribe button, please. Subscribe to my channel. You'll like what you see. And if you want to just help out today, we're trying to reach 500 likes. 500 likes on this channel, people. We can get there with your help, with your donations. We have a mysterious philanthropist in the chat today who said he will match 500 likes. If we get to 500 likes, he will donate an additional 500 likes as well. And everyone who donates and is subscribed will also receive a handmade coffee mug with your favorite coffee in it that will be hot when you receive it. Hot coffee in the mug. And that's, you know, the other two items we had to take off the table. We ran out of Donald Trump books and we ran out of personalized hoodies, but we were hoping to get them back sometime in the next half an hour. We have very fast production elves here, and they are working on it, and we will eventually have restock of that. But we cannot afford to lose this donation of 500 likes. This is a very mysterious figure. He's a high level in industry. He is a South African male who owns some of the largest companies in the world. I'm not allowed to tell you who he is, but he has decided to donate 500 likes. If we can reach 500 likes today, he will donate an additional 500 likes. And so, you know, I can't say too much about this individual other than he supports the channel and he supports what we do here on the Mudslinger Hikes channel. And a chicken in every pot, and a chicken coop in every backyard or apartment. He will make personalized, self-powered chicken coops in every backyard and even in your apartment. If you have space, if space is an issue, he has developed, in his main company, he has developed small footprint, small profile chicken coops that you can put in your bathroom, and you can keep one chicken in them, and you'll produce at least 3 eggs a day. This is an offer that you cannot ignore. People, hit that like button, subscribe, and yeah, let's meet the generosity of our mysterious donor today. Is that the Zimbabwe prince that I've been hearing about? Mandela's son, gotcha. Mandela? I don't know who that is. Is that the new president? No, that's Moderna. Anyway, yeah. Afuera! And if there's any people in the audience who don't support the channel, you'll be out of here. Afuera! Smart Boy will come back in and he'll hit you. He'll bring the mod hammer down on you, and it'll be afuera for you. Afuera! Sorry about your ears, guys. Oh, Mandela. Okay. Now, are you saying the Mandela as far as being a philanthropist, or Mandela as far as the Mandela effect, and that this is a alternate universe where a mysterious billionaire donor is donating likes to my channel? Because I'm a big fan of stories about the Mandela effect. I don't believe in it. Full disclosure, I don't believe in the Mandela effect. However, I like stories that are about it. I like stories written about it. I think there's some pretty good stories that have been written about it. One in particular to check out is called the girl that the universe forgot. It's kind of a creepy story, like a ghost story sort of. But it's called The Girl the Universe Forgot, and it's just a fun story about the Mandela effect, and it kind of almost personifies, not personifies. What do they call that? Yeah, I guess personification. Anyway, it turns the Mandela effect more into almost like an entity or a god. Anyway, it's a good story. Check it out. It's a good couple hours or an hour story if you want to kill some time in the car or something. Mudslinger dreaming on such a fall day. Dreaming on such a fall day. Yes, it is a nice fall day. I can dream. A boy can dream. A boy can dream. One day, I'll have. Anyway, no, I'm not dreaming. We really have a mysterious billionaire donor that supports the channel. He's from South Africa. You may know him, you may not, but I can't talk about who he really is. But he is willing to match 500 likes if we get to 500 likes today. So please help us by tapping that like button. And you get all your free shit. I'm not going through the whole list again. There's a bunch of free shit. All right. All right, what do we got here? Oh, it's a creepypasta story. Yeah. It's a creepypasta. Oh, Ducky, you like creepypastas? I got onto those. I got onto this a little while ago. They're really good for road trips, especially the creepypastas where people are like narrating them on YouTube channels. It's one of those. 1,000 likes. Let's go! Bow, 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 bow. Plus, I'll be able to. I think if we get to 1,000 likes, I think that qualifies me to interview the president as well. So I'll be eligible for that as well. It's a long waiting list, but it'll just be a big waterfall snowball effect that will just take this channel to the next level. All thanks to our mysterious billionaire donor. He does amazing things. I wish I could tell you who he was, but very strict non-disclosure agreement today. I just simply cannot. Oh, hey, you just said the magic words, SCP. Yeah, I'm a big fan of SCP also. I don't know when I got turned on to SCP, but I went so hard into SCP for so long. Like I don't know if I can remember all of it right now, and definitely not like specific numbers, but I remember all the good ones, all the heavy hitters. I listened to a bunch of the really long form stories about like the Ouroboros cycle and all that stuff, and it's just really a good time. It's such a huge fantasy world, and anyway, I couldn't do it justice talking about it because it's been probably I don't know maybe almost 6 months or more since I really was listening to it daily. But yeah, I got really into it for a while, and I got Crimbot into it as well. Crimbot got turned onto it too. He liked it a lot, and it's just good. It's a nice self-contained fantasy universe, and it just constantly grows. Like button broke. Oh no, is the like button broken? Uh-oh. Everybody tap the like button to make sure it's not broken. It's bugged, boys. The like button's bugged, boys. Everybody test it. I think it's bugged, boys. Some of you may know what that's from. Some of you may not. And that's okay. If you know, you know. 07's in the chat if you know. 07's in the chat, people. We have 7 people in the room right now. No 7s in the chat. What does a 7 mean? I don't know. I'm not cool enough to know that information, but some people know. But I'm cool enough to put it in the chat. I never heard of the back rooms. It's really good. Oh no. Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah. I thought you said you never have. No, I've heard of it for sure. And that's all. And that kind of had a couple of crossover episodes with SCP, as far as I can tell. They did a whole story about the terrible lizard. I can't remember what he's called. Is it 987? The lizard, the indestructible lizard. I think 897 or 987 or 867. But he was like going through the back rooms, and he found himself like at peace in the back rooms in some moments. Anyway, it's a good story. A lot of it's kind of kids play, but a lot of it's really well written. That's the whole point. It's like it's a big mishmash of different authors all writing into the same universe. You know? SCP, Secure, Contain, Protect. It's good stuff. I rolled out and back in, and it deducted my like craziness. Yeah, you can't really trust it. You can't really trust what you see on that like meter or the views meter. I don't know. It's I've kind of made peace with the fact that it's never going to be accurate, and my only job is to just do my gerb, you know. just keep the live stream going and keep having fun, and everything else will work itself out, you know. Will you be my garbage girl? Wait, what? Who's the garbage girl? I will not, good sir. I have standards. And that is slightly below my standards. Okay? So no, I will not be your garbage girl. If you would like to negotiate a different offer, I'm all ears. Wow. I'm a no, thank you. Can't be garbage. Nope. Princesses can't be garbage. That kind of reminds me. Of Adventure Time. Any of you guys fans of Adventure Time? I am a longtime diehard fan. I know I'm aging out of it a little bit, but I don't consider that possible with Adventure Time. It's a very good show, and I think everybody should watch it of all ages. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Adventure Time. But you made me think about like if there was like a garbage princess from Adventure Time. Like, oh, is there a garbage princess? Sounds like a kind of princess they would have in that show. I should just play episodes of Adventure Time on my stream just to educate the masses about this lovely, wonderful show for everybody. Adventure Time, come on, grab your friends, go to many distant lands. Jake the dog and Finn the human, the fun will never end. It's Adventure Time. It's good stuff. Good stuff. And the same guy that made Adventure Time also made another funny show called Bravest Warriors, and it kind of feels the same. Very similar animation. Very, very short episodes, so you can watch it all in a very short time. But check it out if you didn't know about it. It's good stuff. Bravest Warriors and Adventure Time. Buff baby, yeah. And I can do what I want. I can punch all your buns. Punch all your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun. Oh yeah, good times. Good times, people. Good times. I like all the Magic Man stuff. It's just all very feel good. It's very wholesome. It's very wholesome without being like too immature, you know. There's a lot of adult themes in it that you have to be an adult to understand. So it works on both levels. But it also kind of introduces kids to like nothing adult as far as sexual or inappropriate, but adult things as far as like hard things that we encounter as adults, like friendships being lost or love being lost or whatever, just adult issues, those kind of serious issues. Death, all that kind of stuff, you know. Buff Baby is your cat Oscar's nickname? Nice. I hope that you pick up his paws every once in a while and do the Buff Baby dance. I could see it. I could see it. We're having fun here. I got 5 more miles to my exit. You guys are helping me just kill so much time, and I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying our time spent together as well. I sure hope you are. I sure hope it. I sure hope it. I should probably be in the right lane so I don't miss my exit. I got mad energy drinks going on here. I still got the rest of my coffee, and I have 2 very strong energy drinks. So whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, who's to say? Who's to say? Oh, I just spilled coffee all down my shirt and pants. There you go. And that, my friends, is why I drink black coffee. Because if you drink black coffee and you spill coffee, the only thing that happens is that things smell like coffee. There's no milk in the coffee to go bad and turn rancid and stink up your car seats. Your car seats just smell like coffee. And your clothes just smell like coffee. And I'm pretty sure that some people wear coffee scented perfume. So there's that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Been a blast, buddy. See you down the road. Have a marvelous Monday to everyone. Melissa, thank you so much for hanging out. It was lovely to see you. I would like to talk to you personally, definitely. I will find an avenue of communication because, yeah, I'd like to talk to you about it. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. Say hi to your pops. Say hi to your pops for me. Ducky, why do you think why do I think you are a good girl? Because I am a good girl. Pretty straightforward answer. All right. Yeah, there's something wrong though. You know, I don't know if I can share the male perspective about that phrase. And you may already know this, but the phrase good girl is very sexually provocative, I think, to most males. When a male hears a woman say that they're a good girl, the opposite immediately comes to mind. You know, I don't know if anybody can relate to that thought. It's like it sounds like dirty talk almost, you know. So I don't know if you're aware of that. I don't know if you are aware of that or if you aren't aware of that, but at least to me, in my male perspective, good girl almost sounds like some like light dirty talk to me. Just saying, if you weren't aware, I'm sure I'm not the only one. So we should all at least be aware of that fact, right? I had to shift the car there for a second. There you go. Just saying. But by all means, continue. On behalf of the male audience, we all encourage you to feel free to continue to use that language. Yeah. No complaints. No complaints. Maybe I'm way off base, but I don't think so. I think I'm usually pretty spot on those kind of things. That's the kind of hard-hitting analysis that you can expect on the Mudslinger channel. Oh, gotta shift again. All right, 2 miles. Can't miss the exit. Can't miss the exit. I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss it. I think at a certain point, my phone carrier is going to suffer a catastrophic collapse, and the road will spin, and you guys will think that I just got into an accident. Kind of what's happening right now. What the hell? Can you please get back on track, please? Hold on. There we go. What the hell? Man, I had to fuck with it, didn't I? I had to fuck with it. Christ almighty. Alright. See, this is why I missed my exit. Can't believe I fucking did that. All right, well, we're gonna do that for the moment. It's gonna be a little bit shakier, but that's okay. Gonna be a little bit shakier. Maybe I can try again here in a second. I'll turn this on, and then I will release the Kraken. Nope. I think I just broke the damn thing. I broke it, people. I broke it. Well, there you go. Well, that's where we're at now. It's okay. It's okay. It'll just be a little bit shakier. It's probably for the best. He was probably about to die anyway. So. Hey, maybe that's even why. Maybe that's why it happened. Yeah, I know. We can watch sideways now. That's fine. No, I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. I'm window watching. I did a lot of online shopping. Oh, I see. Oh my god. I can't believe I almost... Come on, people. Yes. Well, I thought maybe I would get a little bit of backup from the male audience, you know, for my statement, but I see that you guys are gonna hang me out here to dry, sounding like a creep. I appreciate that. Okay, appreciate that. I thought it was bros before hoes, guys. I thought it was bros before hoes. I thought that was bro code. I'll tell you what you can expect from Ducky. You can expect a never-ending stream of adorable puppy dog videos till the end of time. Until the end of time. That's what you can expect. Oh man. So we're coming into some traffic, baby. There's this place called PC Richard and Sons, which is like an appliance warehouse. We don't have them in Philadelphia. I think they're only in like Jersey and New York. But they're like a big distributor of appliances and mattresses, I suppose. Mattresses. Ladies. I'm just gonna start saying that after everything, so I can sound creepier. Ladies. Oh, I see you made a driving error. I didn't. I almost did. I mean, I guess you could say that swerving across the medium at the last minute is a driving error, but I didn't make a directions error, at least. Swerving across the medium at high speeds, putting everyone's lives at risk. Yes, I made a driving error. But it was for a good cause. It was for a selfish good cause for me. For my own personal success. Ducky, you still got that bottle from the last stream? What were you sipping on some scotch last stream? Doggy, do you have a live stream? Or Doggy or Ducky, I guess. Do either one of you do a live stream? We are so close. We are so close to our destination. 8 miles left. Yeah. We're looking at about 12:15 for my arrival. 12:15 Eastern time, in case you're confused. I gotta clear some of this vape out of here. Guys gonna be like, why does the car smell like blueberries? I don't know, bro. Were you eating blueberries in here? Did you forget that you had a blueberry muffin? I don't know what to tell you, man. Are you accusing me of eating blueberries? Is that what's happening here? Oh, hello. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. I haven't yet, and I'm not sure I want to after seeing what trolls do to people. Well, I mean, yeah. So one thing I've been doing a little bit more lately is I started watching other people's live streams again, like the people that have hundreds of people in their chat, and boy, yeah, it gets pretty awful. But at the same time, like you can really tell, like also like if you're coming from a live stream like this where it's kind of right now at this point, I mean literally right now, but also just in general, if you really want to have a chat or something, but you can really ignore a lot of the trolls. Like I've noticed that some of the trolls are very good at trying to get under your skin, and they can really say some things. If your guard is not up, they can really say some things that can get under your skin. But you can also really just ignore it and kind of pity them in a way, because I've been a troll before. I've been a troll in my past. I still am occasionally, and like I'm not in the same way that I used to be anymore. Like I really do pull my punches a lot more now, especially since I've been streaming. But um, they're really such a small deal. They're really such small potatoes, and they are good engagement one way or another. And unless there's something dangerous like actual threats or somebody who actually manages to get your home address or dox you or something, there's really not a lot they can do to you to affect you in any way whatsoever, as long as you don't take them seriously. Like, I mean, if you're sensitive to people being really nasty, like sexually nasty to you, that's another thing. I know you probably, as a female streamer, you would, first of all, as a female streamer, you're going to have 100 people in your chat. That's just part of the deal, by the way. If you started streaming, every female streamer gets a starter kit with a free 100 people. Sorry to say. So you could really leverage it to your advantage. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. That's not my law. I didn't write that law. Every female streamer gets a free 100 viewers at all times. Sorry, not sorry. So you can make that work for you. Oh, you got a bottle of Bacardi. Okay, nice. 35%. Okay. I noticed they don't make the 75% Bacardis anymore. I think it's like max 50% in my state. I don't know why that is. But if you can like ignore those nasty people, then I mean you'll be rolling in it. You'll be rolling in views and new subscribers, and it'll especially you're a female and you have cute dogs. I mean, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? A female with cute dogs? Get on there. No joke. I mean, screw the trolls. Get yourself some good mods, and they can help you with the trolls. Get some good friends. Maybe even a friend in real life. They can help you out. You'll be rolling in dough. Jeez, lady, get with it. What do you have, a newborn baby too you can throw in there? These are my chihuahuas playing with my newborn baby. And I'm dressed in a skimpy outfit. 700 viewers at all times. No, I mean, but I get the apprehensive. It's probably just as much to do. Maybe you're a little bit shy, camera shy also. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing to overcome as well. So, hey, you guys, I got to take this phone call. Give me a second, please. Oh shit. Well, I gotta call this guy back. The stream's not going to collapse, but I will be on the phone for 1 second. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What did I miss? That's a bit long for me to try to read. I mod for a lady that's been on YouTube for 11 years, and she has some of the worst trolls. Or even sends strange men to her house. Jesus, that's what I worry about. Well, you can, definitely want to take steps to not, there are a lot of people that are really good identifying things through the camera, like landmarks and stuff like that. So, I mean, some people can get your IP address. I'd say it's pretty rare that somebody's actually like putting the time and effort into hunting you digitally. But yeah, I get you. They also send ambulances, cops trying to sell your stuff. Yeah, well, yeah. You know what? And you do have a lot of videos that you might have some vulnerable. You may have some vulnerable images in there that may show off your location to some more adept geo hunters. But who knows? Yeah. I got you. You could always just pick a whatever. Well, you can't do a faceless stream because that would defeat the whole point, right? Because you gotta work that. So that's pretty scary, though. That's pretty scary. I don't know. Interesting. Man, this guy will not stop texting me. So I just talked to the guy for whom. Oh, I'm here. Look at that. I'm here. God damn it. I gotta make my turn here, guys. Come on. What the fuck is this? Alright, hold on. Oh, it's a weird turn off of the shoulder. That's weird. Porcelanos Way. This place is called Porcelanos, by the way. I'm gonna have to, you guys. Here's the thing. I have to load up the tile now. I have to deal with my job. So, I mean, I don't have to stop right this second, but it may be time for me to kill the stream, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and assume that we got to 600 likes. I haven't checked the likes yet, but that's okay. Hold on. What did I miss here? Nothing really. I know. I'm sorry. And I mean, I might be able to jump back on the way back. But a little update. The guy that I'm picking up this tile for decided to call me and add another location to my trip. So more money for me, and it's on the way back. So I'm gonna have to drive to another location on the way back and then pick up some glass, apparently. So after I get this tile loaded up, maybe I will jump back on there and jump back on the stream, make a new stream, make a part 2, make a road to 10,000 likes, Electric Boogaloo. But guys, thanks for hanging out. If you're still here, Doggy, please accept my thanks for hanging out. And everybody else that's here that hasn't been chatting, thanks for coming along for the ride. I don't see any other person. Melissa's gone. So yeah. And if you just got here, this is the Mudslinger channel. I do live hikes in the woods every day. Today I couldn't do it, so we were on the road, but we had a good time chilling and talking on the road. Goodbye to you. Goodbye, miss. Goodbye, madame. And I will see you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you liked and subbed to the channel if you want to see nice, beautiful hikes in the woods of Philadelphia, and also other stuff as well. We do it all, baby. We're doing it live. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out, Ducky. It was fun getting to know you a little more, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.